big.
I just wanted to get it out
belt.
of the way. I wanted to get it out of the way. I figured nobody would
I always have
right
to.
now.
Well, yeah. I always have to constrain myself. I noticed every time I stream. Did I do something wrong?
No, it's the double shits. The double.
I don't know.
Double
what you mean by
voice.
that.
Double entendre.
Double.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you getting doubled? Hold on. Oh God.
No, it's because I had the stream up.
Oh,
he
I
has
thought
the
I
stream
goofed it
up,
up. I was about to get really. I was about to
No,
give myself
don't
a heart
worry.
attack.
He's just a goofy. He's the goofy goober. Not
Okay. All right.
Yo, this is also.
My mic sounds like shit.
Well, try harder, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe don't. Maybe just. I mean, I invite you on my stream, and here you are. You just sully my name.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
That's worse.
Oh
no!
Oh! Horrible. Awful.
Does my mic sound okay?
Yeah, you're okay.
All right. Epic. As long as I don't sound like a dumbass.
Yeah. I think we're all within reasonable audio quality, especially since I moved into my room now with my desk. I'm not sitting right next to my air conditioner. So, yeah, we're just going to chill out for a minute, see if anybody hops in. But
Does this sound bad?
you try maybe raising your audio a little bit.
Hello?
I think that's probably fine.
Do I sound like ass?
I mean, you don't sound any more ass than usual.
Oh, damn.
See, it's a good
That
thing
didn't
nobody's
answer the
here right
question.
now, because now we're having to troubleshoot.
I know, now's the time I'm having to troubleshoot my mic. Perfect.
I mean, it sounds fine. It's probably sounds about as good as Discord's going to allow it to sound.
Yeah, true. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why it sounds like that. I have a blue Yeti.
Well,
It might be. I said that and I thought about it and I was like, well, maybe that's why.
yeah.
Why is the Yeti bad? I thought it was fine.
They're okay. They're a bit of a meme
It's like-
as far as microphones go.
Yeah.
It's like hit or miss.
Well, but loads of
they never
oh
miss,
shit!
huh?
I'm fighting a Metroid. Suddenly
Wow.
Metroid.
Playing another game in my stream. I can't believe the disrespect.
Maybe you shouldn't play shitty dumb games like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ew. Gross.
I mean, who would even like such a character?
I don't know. Who would like spend all their time making stupid little dumb Blender renders about Spider-Man? I mean, who would do that?
Or write a show?
God. Or like make a web series, or I don't know. Who would do that? Sounds like a horrible time.
Or write music for it? Like, come on.
Yeah. I guess so. There's a couple people here, so I guess some introductions might be in order. I am I'm the JPEG man. I do all this. I do the Spider-Man renders, as you probably know. And I'm joined this time by Adam, who's been on a couple streams with me. There he is. Clap and wave. And people left as soon as I said your name, so thanks for that.
Awesome. Where that came from.
And then, yeah, he's a writer for our Spider-Man show that we're doing. And then I'm joined by Aaron. Say hello. Clap and wave.
Hello. How is everyone?
All right, well, maybe don't sound like such a twerp, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
He is a really good composer, and he's doing music for our show, as well as many other things. Check him out.
Yes.
Ben Riley, better than Peter Parker. Suit choice, yes, I would say so.
Oh, he's got the drip.
He's got... Jesus
Makes Peter
Christ.
Parker look like a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is going to be really fun. This is one of my favorite pieces of Spider-Man media of all time. So this is going to be a blast for me. 70s Peter has more drip. I mean, street clothing, sure. But I'm talking about costumes.
Back when he had like the crazy hair quiff.
He's got the awesome hair.
Yeah, it's wild.
But yeah, this.
I don't know why I suddenly got nervous. I've never done live stuff before. I just realized I was like, shit.
Oh god, no. But yeah, this, along with the 2002, the first Raimi film, these were kind of my first two big introductions to Spider-Man. Like, down to watch it? Well, yeah, good. This will be fun. I also have little bits of trivia. I happen to know a little bit about the game, so I might disperse that here and there. But yeah, I love this game a lot, so this is going to be really fun. I think we're probably about ready to get started. It's been a few minutes, so let me boot the game up, and here we go. Get this ready.
Are you gonna change the title of your stream?
What is it? Did I not update it? Oh, I did not.
No,
oh my god!
What is it?
Thank you for reminding me. It was still stuff from last stream. Oh, I goofed up. That's a. Oh, I'm buried. My career's over.
Nice one.
How will
Also,
he ever recover?
I won't. That's it. That's how I. That's how it said. All right. Okay. Just set up. Oop. Been naffing. Are you gonna? There we go. Thank you. Please show the stream what we're doing. Okay. Yeah. And there it is. This is probably one of my favorite renditions of the Spider-Man theme. And then, oh, let me make sure I set this up for the people with me as well. Yeah, just a second. There we go.
I'll be right back.
There we go. Yeah, this is one of my favorites right here.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
So, is all right. Got it up on the stream. Is it working for you guys on Discord?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, at least.
Alrighty, I think we're ready to get into it. There he is, classic boy, 5 polygons.
A whole 5.
What a beautiful, chunky little man. Alright.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Amazing.
I don't know. Should I do kid mode though? I kind of. Just kidding.
I don't know, man.
256 pixels. Yeah.
Technology is the light that will cut through the darkness. When humanity conforms to a single truth, a truth based in technological progress and scientific method, we will be unstoppable. I, Dr. Otto Octavius, vow as a scientist and businessman that my duties to humankind will be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, nice words, Octavius. If these executives knew you the way I do.
The voices. Yeah, this game borrowed a lot of the cast from the 90s animated series.
Jameson sees these photos, my career is gonna be right back on track.
Checkpoint 1, where's your 20?
Just backstage, call it.
Who dares? Face me, coward! Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
Last time I checked, I was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What's he doing?
Gotta get into my costume and take out this imposter. I can't get free of this crowd.
Can't get a shot. Jameson would pay any price to get this kind of dirt on Spider-Man.
That was Eddie Brock.
Who the? He looked familiar, but whatever. Stay focused, Brock. He's stealing Octavius's device. Oh no! He sees me. My camera! No!
By the way, you can talk over the cutscenes. This game is like 20 years old, so don't worry about like.
No, I'm just like.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Not gonna say I'm engrossed in it, but I'm thinking about like how people thought of it back, you know, when it came out, and I'm just thinking about how people were probably like, "Oh my God, look at these graphics!"
Well, that's what somebody in the chat just said. Like, obviously the graphics are they've aged to say the least, but
Yeah.
it's got a really solid like art direction for the time. Like especially once
Yeah,
we get
definitely.
into
It definitely has a like a vibe and a style that's like distinct.
yeah, especially when we get into the levels, it's got a really good use of color.
And if it's the last thing we ever do, Jameson and the insect are gonna pay.
This also is probably my favorite Venom voice.
Phase 1 completed. Let us begin phase 2.
I wonder who that is. Yeah, I don't know. What kooky little character could that be? It's such a mystery. Yeah, this is a pretty big leap from Maximum Carnage. That game is fucking hard. I've never beaten that. To this day.
Oh, I like how it's got like comic book
Welcome,
covers.
true believers and newcomers alike. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here. Once again, we find our hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the Amazing Spider-Man, in a heap of trouble. But this is just the beginning, Spidey fans. So get ready for a true superhero action thriller, packed to the brim with thrills and chills, twists and turns, more supervillains than you can shake a web at, and of course, non-stop web-slinging, wall-crawling action.
Here it is. He's gonna say the line.
Hey, Spider.
Hey, Black Cat, what's going on?
Oh
I
god,
know
here
there's
it
been some
comes.
trouble, but the bank's being robbed, and they've got hostages. Use your Spidey compass to get to the bank quickly.
Thanks, Cat.
Oh, they don't show her face in,
Thanks,
in
Cat.
that
Thanks
part.
for telling me how to use the gadgets I made. Like,
Yeah.
Her
Thanks,
face in this
asshole.
game is terrible.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody's is.
It's well, I mean, like hers in particular is like especially nightmare fuelish to me.
Gotta
Yeah.
get to that bank.
Don't know why.
I like just the gratuitous use of like a gradient for the health bar. There's no reason for that.
Yeah. Also, you're a little quiet. Let me turn you up.
Oh, am I? Okay. Hold on. No, I can fix that.
I'm gonna raise the
Yeah, he's
volume.
quiet on my end too. I think
Yeah,
it's.
hold on.
All right, back to it.
Like,
Those hostages need my help.
Don't change anything, because I'm gonna change it on my end. And then it's
Okay.
gonna be bad.
Well, I'm gonna play the game, so you can fuck off.
Damn it.
Better?
I don't think it changed at all. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
No, it got a little louder.
Let me boost it all the way to 100.
Yeah, there you go.
You get a real bass boost.
Spider sense
There you
tingling.
go. It's good
Well,
What's
now.
going on
I
here?
didn't change anything.
Okay. I
Oh,
think.
well, it got louder. It's good now. Don't touch it.
Okay.
What the hell?
By the way, don't think that I'm dropping frames. This is how it plays on the PS1. Just fair warning.
Got that
I love
emulated lag going on.
Hey, Rigdon, guess what?
What?
The soundtrack sucks ass.
Oh, okay. That's fighting words. Those are
No,
you,
just
we're
kidding.
gonna
I'm
fight.
kidding.
We're gonna
I'm
fight.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I love this
We're gonna
soundtrack.
fight in real life, and it's gonna play this
I,
song we do.
I constantly give Rigdon shit about how, jokingly, how bad the soundtrack is, but it's not bad.
It's
I don't
one of
actually.
my. It's one of my favorites. I love.
It's just
Tommy Tallarico was the composer for this game, and he has this really crazy Spider-Man room. Like he just has this collection of Spider-Man shit. It's kind of weird. He's got a big old huge like mannequin too.
He's still alive.
He's still yeah, he's only like I think he was only in his 30s when he composed this game. So
Just
yeah.
asking.
He's still alive. This game is like 7.
This game
No, I
is
said,
absurd.
I was asking. I said, is he still alive?
Yeah, he is. Oh, okay. Also, yeah, the spider sense effect, it just like gives you a little seizure. It toggles the lighting and makes the colors all funky. So I guess maybe that's a spider power.
Spider-Man doesn't kill. Spider-Man
Gravity
does kill
test.
in multiple games.
Well, not this one, but it's by proxy, like Zack
Hence.
Snyder would say.
Spider-Man 2 You can just throw people off of buildings, and they
yeah. I just killed like 5 people. I just pushed them off buildings.
Yes. I actually like how they treat that in Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah,
where it's like,
they just have the little web.
Or yeah, it like webs them to the side of the building.
It's really funny how like slightly better the graphics get in the pre-rendered cutscenes.
Only slightly though.
But it's like it's such a mild improvement that it's just like you can't even.
Oops. There we go.
I can't believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed for that too. Is that the bank ahead?
Yes, but be careful, Spider.
She does have like a Michael Jackson face in this game.
It's really bad.
Thanks for the heads up, Cat.
Oh, don't look at him like that.
In the Dreamcast, like HD port, it's a mild improvement. Like she has her mask on, but her face is still kind of wonked. So yeah, you can. There's the Baxter building.
Dude, it's the Fantastic Four place.
There's a little comic. They have these scattered all around in different areas. I'll try to collect them all. I don't know if I remember where all of them are, but
golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
All right, you don't have to rub it in. Damn. Little
like
little
you were
bit
saying,
egotistical.
Like you were saying about the art style earlier. Since it's a we're at a place where it's like a better example of it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it came straight out of a comic book.
Yeah, it is really cool.
And I think for the time it's impressive because I don't know how easy it was to like, with the current graphics, how easy it was to like develop an art style like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they did it with this. And I don't know, it's impressive.
Another example of the graphics. This is a live It's well, not live, but it's
it is a reflection.
Yeah, there's the building.
God damn it!
Kind of hard
They've
to see
been
with the
keeping
camera.
it from us.
Spider-Man doesn't have a reflection though, so
well,
can
he's a
confirm
vampire.
The PS1 does not have rage. Oh, never mind.
Also, PS1 ray tracing mod when.
Someone's done it. You know they have.
I'm sure someone's made some sort of homebrew like. Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt it. Every surface is just shiny. Oh, I'm getting a little.
Even concrete. We gotta show off the graphics.
Yeah, that's how they do it in all those.
What's
yeah.
the
see my own stupid face in every single surface? Then like, why am I even playing a video game at that point?
Is he asking for your Discord?
Oh yeah, I don't know. We're in a group chat right now. I think
we can plug this sensational Discord.
It's the Jade Syndicate.
Yeah, you can actually.
I could.
We should.
If you want to paste a link in chat to
Let's go.
To the sure, yeah, we'll do that.
Let's go.
Also,
Community.
side note, all the voices in this game are great, but I really love Reno Romano's Spider-Man. You may recognize him. He also did the voice of Spidey in Spider-Man Unlimited, the show that came after the '90s series.
I'm already at full health. I doubt that really hurt me more than it. That's the last one. Hope these hostages are still all right.
Let's see. Okay, here's the fun part. What do we want to name our save file? I think I've got a couple already.
I got the link to the thing.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I sent it. Did the thing.
We gotta come up with a new name for our save file.
That is the for anyone who doesn't know, that is the link to our
Owen
sensational server. And someone just joined.
Oh wow,
that is
that was
amazing.
Quick. Yeah. You may not know, but Sensational Spider-Man is our little web series that we're working on. It's got a really cool comic art style that we've been working on for a long time, and we're going to be showing off that pretty soon. Anyways, I'm calling the save file owned.
Owned?
Owned.
We're bringing it back.
Someone said Owen, and that just gave me an idea. We've got to bring owned back. We're in the post-ironic era. It's totally fitting.
Oh no, I just
Well, I hope
realized
they
my
don't mind
computer in
if
the
I
other
make a
room
quick
is doing
deposit.
notification noises.
I really like this level. It's like pseudo stealth because it's a hostage situation, so you have to kind of be sneaky.
I make this look easy. Do have hostages. I have to make sure they don't get hurt.
I believe this is actually something they took. One of the developers, I think, of the Treyarch Spider-Man games, actually said that they took reference from this for some of the stealth segments they did in the other games. So that's interesting.
Looks like that room there controls the security doors. The door is locked from the inside. There's got to be another way in.
Rigdon, tell me if it's supposed to be like this.
Like what?
Oh, well, it kind of went away. The music, was looping kind of strangely.
Yeah. So the way that the music works in this game, I guess they made a full track, oops, and then they cut it up into tiny little loops, and they just they have a script file within the level that tells it how to use it.
Right.
So I really like the music, but unfortunately it's also like really short tracks for each level. And sometimes, it doesn't loop, like it loops a little funny.
Ice cream acquired.
Gotcha.
Here's a little funny trick I like to do. You're supposed to fight these guys because they rush in here, but I just always... they're too stupid to realize I'm pressing the buttons, so I just trap them in here. Wait, that's the wrong... Oh, fuck. That was the wrong switch. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're just totally, completely oblivious. So I'm gonna lock them in here for eternity for their crimes. Frankly, they deserve it. I mean,
judge, jury, and execution.
They are terrorists. Yeah, and like we said, Spider-Man does kill by proxy in this game, so it's within character. Bye bye. Just chilling out.
It's gonna be cool. Thank you, Spider-Man. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna mention this now in this stream, so that when we get to later games, I can mention it again. But it's gonna be cool to like see, like on my part, I guess, how video game music evolves throughout all of these. Like when we get to Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales, like the music follows your every movement, and it's really cool how it does that.
Yeah, it actually.
And I actually think it's cool how like this attempts it.
I was
for being so not old, but for being such an early game.
Yeah, because it does use a somewhat similar system
like
where
adaptive
whenever you do an action or like you get into combat, it plays a second loop.
Yeah.
And sometimes it has multiple.
It seems to have like a combat, like a stealth combat version, where you're like surrounded by enemies but not actively engaging them. One where you're just beating up one guy, and then one where you're actually like in a big fight with multiple people. That was awesome. You just domed that guy. Oh my god.
Get fucking owned. Get the hell out of here.
That's really, honestly, like that part of video game music, as much as I would love to do like a AAA video game one day, and I hope I get to, because that would be an interesting experience for me. But like I don't know how any of that works. Like how like adaptive music works and all that. I don't know how that works. And it scares me to think about it because it's like if I were asked right now to do an open world video game, I would be like it'd almost be like asking me to do Star Wars.
Right.
I'd be like, hell yeah, and then at the same time, like, be shitting my pants.
From what I gather, it's basically like you write out a track, and you have all the little stems that include different pieces, like one for action, one for idle, and then they cut it up and loop it, or they might cut it up in a certain way and then go back and ask you, hey, can you add like an intro and outro track to this so we can just fade in and out from it, stuff like that. I think it's a little less complicated than you may think.
Yeah, the technical side's probably handled by the designers and the programmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It would still be a lot of writing on my end.
Yeah.
To make sure I write the correct stuff so that they have something proper to work with.
Hold on. Okay, I know there's like a really, really big, huge, bigger than me bomb, but this is more important. Come on. This is the last issue I need for my collection. Are you kidding me? I'm not just gonna sit there and not cop it.
I remember the first time I played this, I had like the demo for this on PC. The first time I played this, it felt like I had not enough time to do what I had to do.
Right.
Because I was like 8. But now that I'm watching you, I'm like, how did I ever fuck that up? Like, it was 2 minutes to just move it to the next room.
Yeah.
I think it's because I didn't figure out you could pick it up until like, oh, that's why. Because I threw it and fucked it up.
Yeah, it does.
Panic. Yeah.
Not this time, guys.
My memories for Spider-Man video games aren't going to start until we get to Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Because that was my first Spider-Man game. And I think that was the earliest Spider-Man game I played.
My first one was the original movie game. That was the first one that I actually played, like, most of the way through. I never finished it, but...
I never got any percentage through Spider-Man 2 because I just wanted to swing around and fall off of buildings. I was a little kid, just wanted to be Spider-Man, so I don't care about all the rest of that shit.
As someone who's completed that game... Spider-Man, get the fuck here! I'm dying!
Spider-Man, I'm dead already, yeah.
I was saying before the... oh, go ahead, sorry.
As somebody who's played through the entirety of Spider-Man 2, you are definitely playing it the correct way by ignoring the story. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good, it's just swinging around is much more entertaining sometimes.
That's the whole game.
Up in the obituaries of his own paper.
I also was saying before we started the stream, I was saying that it's going to take a while to get to my favorite Spider-Man game, which is Miles Morales, because that's literally the last one.
Yeah, it's the most recent.
Quite literally the last one we'll get to. By the way, how often will we do these?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. This will be a one and done stream because this game's pretty short.
Oh yeah.
Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Jonah's just running around the table. Yeah, he is, because that's exactly when I get there. That's exactly what he's doing. He's just running around like a goofball.
He's trying to juke out Scorpion. He's like baiting him out. Also, it took you 2 years to beat Spider-Man 3. If it makes you feel better, you're probably the only person who's actually had the patience to beat Spider-Man 3. So,
oh yeah, that was another game I played. That was another game I beat, played. But what made it worse is that I had it on the Wii.
Oh no!
And it was terrible to control.
Yeah,
absolutely terrible. As a young child, even I could sit there and play the game and be like, this sucks. Like,
right?
See, I always assumed it was my fault. I was like, wow, I can't control this. I must just be stupid.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Well, because it was strange because like all the other Wii games that I played, like they controlled fairly well. You know, it was like you aim the thing and you press the button and it works. And then with Spider-Man 3, it was like none of this works. Nothing. Like sometimes I shake the thing around and I swing, and then other times I shake the thing around and I don't swing.
Right.
I'm confused as to why.
I mean, that was one of the earlier Wii games, wasn't it? That came out in 2007.
Yeah, it was.
Must have been, yeah.
So they probably didn't even know what they were doing at that time.
It's a new millennium.
Probably not.
It doesn't
Still in
help.
a period of time when they felt they had to do like motion controls for every single game for a
That dumb mechanic with the black suit.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
also,
what he's-
yeah.
I don't remember that. What was
what
it?
he's referring to? So the last gen version of that game, which is what the Wii version is, it had this really weird mechanic where you could switch in and out of the black suit on a fly, kind of like Web of Shadows. But in order to do it, you had to do this really awful button mashing, like QTE, like a quick time event.
I do remember
Yeah.
that. That
why'd you make it,
sucked.
an option?
Spider-Man.
That
I asked for
sucked
the police,
balls.
and I
I remember that now.
All right, this boss is gonna be really fun because I have to.
And that, I remember that too. You black out if you spend too much time in the suit.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you will literally die if you spend too much time in the black suit.
This is gonna be fun.
Wow, what a shit game.
In order to get the comic on this level, I have to use this as an excuse to trash the entire Daily Bugle. I have to break every prop in this room over Scorpion's dumb, stupid head.
Comic accurate.
Comic accurate.
Pretty much.
Oh, you want some more?
Uh-oh.
You know, now that I think about it,
How do you not see me?
Adam,
Right
I mentioned to you, Adam, a while ago. We're talking about Sensational, and
Uh-oh.
and I was like, it'd be cool if we. It doesn't. There's no spoilers. It's just an idea that I had. I was like, it'd be cool if there was like a fight in a high school. Like that'd be really cool.
Oh yeah.
Because I would walk through the when I was in high school, I would walk through the halls and look around and imagine what a Spider-Man fight swinging down the hallway would look like. So I mentioned it to Adam one time. But what would also be cool is a big fight in the Daily Bugle, akin to this, but better, I guess.
Maybe a little less
I think
jank.
Yeah,
Just
maybe a
not
little less
running
jank.
around throwing shit at him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, I know I have to save you and all. That's really, really cool. Really pressing matter, but I kind of have other things to do. I like it.
I think
this
it's
camera. Hold on.
I think it's something to do with, I don't know what it is, but like something about Spider-Man fighting in like really tight quarters is cool to me.
Well, because it's
Like Spider-Man having to
is at his
figure out,
best
like Spider-Man
when
has
you-
to, like if Spider-Man were to have like a big fight in a high school, he has to get down the hallway really quick. Running isn't necessarily the best option. He's got to figure out how to maybe web zip down the hall. Like that's a cool concept to me.
Well, because the thing about writing a Spider-Man fight, and this is something that I didn't know when I first started writing the show, so I got much better at it, is location is supremely important. His biggest advantage in any fight is his mobility.
Oh, fuck.
If you constrain him, either through he's in very tight quarters, or his back's against a wall, or the person he's fighting, like Doc Ock, has a lot of area control with his arms, It's much harder for Spider-Man to go over him or just go through unscathed, right? The more you do that, the more you make it interesting, because every single action becomes well, what now? So that's why it's really, really important. But it used to just be oh, well, I'll just make him, just make him do a thing. I'll just make him it could be anywhere. It's
Yeah.
But it
it
won't
can,
work.
but it
Oh,
shouldn't.
you're just too clever for me.
There's Tony Hawk on the TV. Everybody stop.
The man behind the Science
Oh,
Expo
it's gone.
heist. Shoot him now!
I think
there
when
is-
you put thought into where Spider-Man can fight, it gets really cool.
It's also just good for variety's sake.
want to believe that you
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
today.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
it's
back.
him. It's the
this
guy.
This is
Red
back
Devil.
when they could just put people in the game and not have to worry about licensing.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Because
Listen,
it was just
it's true.
all owned by
Spider-Man
Marvel.
made off with
Mm-hmm.
Octavius's new invention, but not the Spider-Man, not me. Somebody's framed me. Why? I don't know yet. And if New York's finest catch me, it may be too late.
Well, then you'd better get going. NYPD is coming fast.
I like to
That's
imagine.
it? You
I like to
believe me?
think
I
that
don't
the
have
hype
to believe you. I
that
know
like
are.
comic book readers had
just say
whenever
you-
they
you're
saw
super
Daredevil
nice.
appear in this
Not
game
that much.
was
Spread the
similar to
word.
like our hype now when we see certain characters appear in MCU movies.
Right.
It's like, oh shit,
Well,
you know.
yeah. Well, like I said, this game was what filled me in on a lot of Spider-Man lore as a tiny little diaper-filling baby. So that was a good
that's
as
cool.
it was it was a good a little lesson, I guess.
Yeah, elevators are interesting. I gotta base it. I'm trying to like edit through the earlier episodes because obviously it took a while to write the thing, and when I started, I didn't have experience with the show. So like the earlier stuff needs a lot of work. But there's a part with an elevator. You can do a lot of fun stuff in and around elevators.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more you're right. Location when it comes to Spider-Man fights are like, because him just fighting like in New York on top of a building, it's like that's cool. But then you have like a fight on top of a train.
Yeah.
Or you have a fight on top of a plane. And you're like, oh,
A plane,
a
train. What else rhymes with
or
train?
a fight in a tight room.
I think the biggest thing is, and video games do this too. So this is fight location isn't just a place where the fight is set. It's also the setting of a scene. Every fight scene is a scene. You have to treat it like that. So, in some kind of like confrontational scene, you're always thinking about ways in which the antagonist can hurt the protagonist, right? And so it's like, it's always something that's related to the specifics. So if they're on top of a building, there could be a part, and they've done this a lot in Spider-Man, where Spider-Man's identity is threatened, right? Because they're on top of a building, they're very close to the public.
You're my
The stakes are different because the location's different.
like shooting fish in a barrel.
Or even like what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, sorry, I can't talk too much when I'm doing some of this. So it requires more concentration than you'd think.
The abandoned building, these like wooden panels.
Yeah, they're
are
definitely dangerous. What are they doing?
yeah.
This is not New York anymore. This is inner city Detroit.
Oh my god. Jersey.
Yeah, there's no other reason they'd be okay with just blowing it up all like that. I mean, property in New York is very expensive and very rare. So Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
These guys won't let up.
There's a cool little Easter egg over here.
What is it?
You'll see.
Gee,
Oh.
I wonder who those pumpkin bombs belong
Oh, that's
to.
where you get it from.
Have I said? I've probably said that before. I quote this game a
No,
lot.
I didn't know. I knew that the armored Spider-Man suit was in the game, but I didn't know that's where you got it from.
Yeah, it pops up in a couple different places throughout levels.
Nice.
This is also the, bar none, best spider armor. Why bother after making this? I mean, you did it right the first time. You can't get any better.
They still bothered though. They still
That
did
many numerous times. Oh my god. Every other new Spider-Man suit in the past 10 years is some sort of spider armor. Mark II?
Whoa!
Adam, are you feeling what I'm feeling? We've started talking about sensational, and now you're like, Damn, I just want to talk about Sensational now.
I was, yeah.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
Regan has to authorize it.
I mean, if you were saying anything that I thought was going to be, like, bad territory, I
Anyway,
probably would
the
have stepped
season
in.
1 finale.
Oh, hey!
Shooting already.
Yeah, I like the spider armor too.
Very good.
It just looks so.
Lost him.
I don't know. It's like it's so obvious, but at the same time, it's so well done that it just doesn't matter.
I'm trying to think about what my favorite Spider-Man suit is.
Can you maybe think of something funny to say? Because so
Besides-
far you guys haven't been very funny. I'm just kidding.
Poop.
Make jokes. You have to be funny. This is Twitch.com.
So anyway, a guy walks into a bar.
Oh my god.
What's the deal with the Spider-Man armor?
What's the deal with Spider-Man PS1?
You know they made a sequel to this game.
Oh, it fucking sucks, and we're gonna get into it next. I'm both very excited because I think there's going to be a lot of entertainment value out of how bad it is, but I'm also dreading it because I have to play it, and it's not fun in that regard.
Black suit is a good one. Is it a specific black suit or just the black suit in general?
There's the one. That's the black suit.
What I always liked about the black suit was how it changed how he shot webs. I thought that was super cool.
I mean,
There's something about that.
It was so good it became the status quo for many years.
I'm already at full health.
Let's see, I think there's a comic in here.
Look what I found.
This is now our Reno Romano appreciation stream.
Yeah, I'm surprised we have not just devolved into quoting this game because it's very, very quotable.
It's very cool. Every time he says something, I want to just do it.
Right.
My voice is close enough that I can do it.
I think I have two favorite Spidey suits.
Go ahead.
Which would be Far From Home's and Miles' suit from actually 3, because I like Miles' suit from Into the Spider-Verse, and I also like Miles' suit in his game.
Yeah, I
So
really
guess-
like Miles' suit in
I guess-
Spider-Verse.
I guess those would be the 3 favorites of mine.
Whoa! Holy crap! Look at the debris.
Well,
Look at the debris.
those are the 3 favorites. That's my answer for this stream.
One more step and it's a load
Oh,
of
And then the actual answer I can't talk about.
Black Cat. Oh, I'm so glad it's you.
Good to see you too.
Put it back. Put it back.
Oh,
turn,
no,
turn the
no,
screen off.
no,
Turn it
no,
off.
no,
All right. Turn the game off.
so
It's time to end it. I'm sorry.
Freakish.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay, she's gone. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Ugh,
It's fine.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's just
Oh,
it's like
Venom.
that Eric Andre clip. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does look like Morbius.
Yeah. Why didn't they give her her mask? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. They
just
did
like,
it
yeah,
in
fuck
the re-release. I don't know why it's missing here.
Maybe she just like got tired of
Oh!
living, just wanted to be arrested.
By the way, her name is Mary Jane Parker.
Uh-oh.
No. Mary Jane?
So
Not the
just in
girl.
case someone-
No.
Yeah, I know
Because
who it could
that's
be.
my wife.
If any of you type
I mean, I probably wouldn't care if it was anybody else, but
fashion model, then bring it on.
That's my.
He's like, oh shit, now I have to go get her.
The Venom Marathon will continue.
I think this is the same voice actor for Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
No thanks. Look,
What?
being Spider-Man is
Yeah.
giving me a lot and taking a lot away.
I don't know how much
That's
they edited his
almost-
voice, but yeah.
That's almost as crazy
No matter what
as
it costs, there are innocent people at
when I
large,
found
and you
out
are
that
not right now.
the voice
I
actor
won't
for
let them
Doc
go.
Ock in
Then I'll
Spider-Man
split them.
PS4 also
time,
voiced Rigby in the regular show.
Oh
What?
yeah.
I lost my
Oh,
shit, dude.
insane.
And ever since then, every time I like watch a clip or watch gameplay from the game, and I hear Ock talk in that game, I can't unhear it. All I hear is Rigby now. It's ruined me.
Oh no.
Like it has totally ruined me. All I hear, like, I
Great.
just, it's great. But the crazy thing is, like, I didn't even tell. Like, if you would have, well, yeah, you know, what I'm trying. I couldn't tell. It was that good.
We're too late.
His
Two major
performance.
technology heists in 2 days.
Oh, there's a new person. What the fuck
Oh,
was
the
that?
animation is not good.
What do you mean? That's perfect. That's crystalline perfection.
Oh my god, look at his face.
Look,
Welcome
this
to
is
the stream,
this
Retro.
is pushing the boundaries of PlayStation 1 graphics. I will not handle this slander.
Rhinos looking
I
at
don't know about that. There's some pretty good looking games on PS1.
Uh-oh.
You know, have you guys ever played Nightmare Creatures
I don't know.
on PS1?
I was about to say, are you just
horrible
referring
game.
to your face, or... Got him! Get fucked!
Damn.
You will never recover
God
from that.
damn.
I don't know. I've already kind of forgotten what you said. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's because of my shit memory or...
Toro!
It's okay, it's a traumatic
Does he look-
event, I understand, you're just trying to suppress it.
Does he look better in the PC Dreamcast version?
He's got more detail on his face, so you be the judge.
But he's got
Look
the
out
same
for that wall.
terrifying
Yeah,
single
he's-
texture look. He's like, his muscles are super glued into place.
Toro! Look out for
Boss
that wall.
fight seems kind of lame.
It's more of a puzzle than it is a boss fight, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like once you solve it, it takes 7 years. To
Yeah. To be fair, I think I'm making it take a little longer, because I'm trying to break all these barrels so I can get the comic. It's another one of those. But I think the
that must have
barrels do
hurt.
less damage than those electric little... whatever those are in the center. What are the practical purpose of these?
You know, it's the building's electrical square.
It's the Sparks factory, like they have in all the
It's the
movies,
Sparks
you know,
square.
where every time there's a warehouse, there's just sparks. And, yeah, electric fence, I guess. I don't really know what else it could be, but the problem is, the average person can just walk right under it. Like, it's like
Well,
9 feet tall.
Hey, did you get a charge
See,
out of
that's where you're wrong. It's not actually an electric fence. It's the summon circle.
It's actually a fucking square, moron.
that?
Damn.
Toro!
Summon square.
Rhino
There you
burgers
go.
coming up.
What? The way he looks.
That's
They
actually
should make
that's where
they
they got
should make a
twerking
mod
from.
for this game. They should make a mod for this game where it has him 2 Rhino
Better hide.
Ugh.
instead of this Rhino.
No thanks.
What's he doing here?
What is that?
Trap-o-matic. It says it right there on his chest. Can you read?
Automatic?
It's the it's the best containment device ever made.
What happened to Black Cat?
Yeah.
This is a job for
What is
Oh,
this?
Peter face. Turn it off. Turn the game off.
Cat, it's Peter.
Peter, gotta help me. They're not really paramedics.
They had like
Whoa.
lizard
Oh.
faces. Crusty
Those were some
barnacle
strange
people.
looking EMTs. They're like little gremlin people.
Yeah.
And then Cthulhu was in the front seat.
Oh boy, what a riveting cuts. Turtle looking ass. They do look
Yeah,
like
for
turtle
real.
people.
Random
Been
side
kidnapped in
note.
the Turtle Society.
Random side note. If anybody wants to watch a movie with Cthulhu in it, underwater. I haven't watched it
That's my
because
story,
I'm
Johnny.
scared of it.
You're recommending a
But
movie
I
you've
do
never watched?
know that Cthulhu is in it.
Venom will find you. Have
fate,
I love how the, hold on. I love how
Fire
this Statue of Liberty is just in the middle of the city.
Where could she be?
You know.
You know, just where it
Gotta
is.
find her.
And yeah, the Dreamcast / PC port does have better models and textures. So, but I'm playing the original PS1 version for authenticity. Also,
Ooh, I can't wait! I can't wait for us to get to Spider-Man 2 because Rigdon's version of Spider-Man 2, he's got like some better textures and stuff on it. It
Yeah.
looks like I want to play it. Like I wish I could. I wish that was the version I played when I was a kid. Because compared to the original, like it makes the original game look so desaturated.
yeah, it's
And
funny because
Rigdon's-
I found out recently that's not even the best way the game can look. Because the Dreamcast,
Really?
the GameCube version actually does not have shadows. At least not as much as the PS2 and Xbox versions do. Like during the daytime, the buildings will actually cast shadows in real time, and it's mostly absent on the GameCube version for whatever reason. Also, there's a couple extra effects that are missing. Like on the Xbox version, I know Spider-Man has this cool like. It's called onion skinning in animation terms, but it's like this ghosting effect whenever he moves, like attacking. Makes him look really fast.
Like only when Spider Sense is triggered? Or
No,
all the
just in
time?
general.
Oh. That might actually get annoying.
Out of my way, nerd.
I don't know.
Watch that first step, Parker. It's a
Roxxon.
Yeah, the Iron Man reference.
Ow, my head! Ow,
Roxxon. Why is that triggering something in my brain?
Because that's the company. That's like an Iron Man company.
Sorry,
Or it's relevant
No.
to Iron Man comics.
Rocksmart was in Loki.
Rocksmart. Yeah,
Oh,
Rock,
and
Rockstar,
here
whatever
it
it
is.
was.
This for
Yeah.
whatever reason. Oh fuck, I'm fucked.
Is that like an extension of that? Is that the same thing?
I think it is owned by the Rock
Scripted sequence. Yeah, he did burst through the ladies' bathroom. This scripted sequence is broken for whatever reason. I think it actually only works on original PS1 hardware because you saw whenever Spider-Man tried to go through the window, he just ended up crawling onto the wall. It really sucks because it makes it really easy to lose the level because it starts you way behind. And I've never
Adam, did your
found
mic
a fix
change?
for it.
Sorry, I'm Wait, maybe. I hope not. Do I sound like garbage?
You sound crisper now.
Yeah. And a bit.
Yeah,
loud.
I moved it. I'm holding the microphone now.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're on an NPR like radio podcast.
Spider Wars go. Spider.
Yeah, start talking like what the fuck is his name? Howard Stern.
I don't know what he sounds like.
Start doing that. Oh, come on. You
Not like
gotta
not
know what
not
Howard
enough to
Stern
randomly
sounds
do
like.
it. Not enough to. Hold up, I gotta lie down.
Come back
I'm like
here,
in my
Venom.
voice recording booth because
Where
it's
are
got
you?
better acoustics, but I was.
American made.
He cut out. He just cut out entirely now. We lost Adam.
We lost him. It's
Running
done-
into
done
any
for.
antenna can soft lock the game. I've never encountered that. But then again, I've never ran into any of the antennas, so
You should. You should. Do
I'm not
it.
gonna try it.
Why?
We're already past that point. I don't want to test that theory. Little bitch. Yeah, this is another thing this game added. He can just turn invisible. I don't know if that was ever in the comics at any point, but
What? Venom?
yeah, just turning straight up invisible. I don't recall that being a thing.
That's weird. That reminds me of when I like remembered that Wonder Woman can fly.
Right.
Like because her first couple DC EU movies didn't do it. And so I totally forgot that Wonder Woman could fly, and then in Wonder Woman 84 she flies, and I was like, wait, what?
Right.
They fly now?
They fly now. Oh, somebody said camouflage is one of his abilities. I guess that's really underutilized then, because yeah, this is really one of the only instances I can think of where it's recurring. And yeah, it could also be a more like literal representation of like Venom being like being blind to
Papa.
Spider-Man's spider sense. I don't know.
He just said that. He just said, "Come to Papa."
I gotta stop.
I'm not doing the Discord admin voice.
One more Discord mod. Yo, that lighting is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's pretty good for the time.
World's deepest sewer. That's true. Anytime there's a sewer, it's just always like, okay, we can do whatever we want. We're underground now.
Actually, a bunker.
Yeah, all logic just goes out the window.
It reminds me of Tasm's sewer scene. That's actually a really cool scene to me.
Yeah, where he like does the web.
Where he does the web thing. That's really cool.
Down on the job,
Tasm, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I actually think Tasm's good. Like it's pretty good.
I think it presents a lot of...
Lizard could be better. I think. Lizard hasn't always been one of my favorite
green gas into the air.
Spider-Man villains, but Tasm, good movie.
I think it presents a lot of unique things, and it's definitely got its own tone, which sets it apart from everything else.
And the score is really good.
The
score is probably like my favorite part of the whole thing. Who knew James Horner would end up doing Spider-Man?
I'm sorry.
I do like that they tried to make their own original story for the game, but also the entire game happens because Peter Parker pisses off a rat. That's kind of epic. A rat person.
Wait, in what game?
In the Tasm tie-in game.
He gets too close to a rat guy, and the rat guy gets upset.
Oh yeah, I do remember that actually now.
The rat
yes,
guy
James Horner did do Star Trek 2 and 3, and those are also amazing scores. James Horner is a great composer.
Oh boy.
One of my influences, actually.
It always makes you nervous. Also, yeah, let's just take note. This is not a sewer anymore. This is just a cavern.
This isn't a sewer anymore. It's fucking Journey to the Center of the Earth type shit.
These are the catacombs.
What is going on?
This is where they put all the dead bodies from the 17th century. Also, this is the point of the game where all of the enemies you fight become big health sponges. These guys are not fun to fight. And
what, you don't find it fun to execute the same 3 combos 20 times?
No. Well, what's also difficult is that this is where your web fluid is most useful, and it becomes the most scarce commodity. Like, they really get stingy with the web cartridges.
Loading screen.
Classic loading screen.
I'm starting to watch a playthrough of God of War for the second time. So, like, seeing loading screens is like, what?
Right.
What is that? You mean to tell me that that's a part of a game?
What is this primitive, ugly game?
Well, see, you know what's funny is there were games made around this time that were starting to do the no loading screen thing. I figured out earlier today that Metroid Prime actually had like 0 loading screens. Like, it just did that thing where you walk into an area and it'll like not let you go until the next area is loaded, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I think God of Wars is impressive because, like, I don't recall any other game being able to do that for an entire game. Like, it never stops. Like, it's really cool, and it seems like an idea that would be like, I don't know about that. That's weird, but it's, you never feel like you're, in a weird way, you never feel like you're playing a game. It's just like it's just very continuous and nice. It flows nicely, and never have to stop and wait for a loading screen or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's nice. Like Miles Morales, with how fluid a lot of its transitions were.
Someone in chat brings up a good point of like how the sewer is like unrealistic, and a remake could probably address that. But actually, one of my favorite sewer portions in any game is in Arkham Asylum. And I wouldn't say that one's particularly realistic either. It's more of a catacomb as well. But it does it through this, like, through the lore of Arkham Asylum, through the set dressing, right? So I think if they really wanted to keep it this, they could pare it back. Maybe it starts off as like a normal sewer, and then it opens up into this crazy, like, giant underground lab or something, and there's like some kind of lore, like cutscene or something you can find that sort of explains why it is the way it is.
Well, it's funny because that's what it's supposed to be in this game, because it's a sewer and then it leads to Lizard's like weird maze laboratory. Oh, also it just connects to the subway, so
for no reason.
Yeah, I guess if you want to go to the subway without paying, you can just go through the giant cavernous sewer.
Well, but then you gotta fight all the lizards.
Resident
I feel
sleeper train. Oh yeah, this is not fun. This is just lizards for 30 minutes.
I feel like the sewers in Gotham would just be catacombs because it's Gotham.
Yeah, the infrastructure in Gotham is just like
the sewer portion of that game is really cool though. I actually watched Adam play it. He was playing it one time and he like just advanced.
I'm really slow to the jump on certain types of games. I wasn't a huge Batman fan at the time. I am a big Batman fan now. That game definitely changed my mind. But I got to the Killer Croc fight, and I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. This is fine. And then I realized just how bad it was, and that it wasn't a quick, like 5-minute thing. It was like the next half hour of my life. And I was like, oh fuck.
It was fun to watch him. It was fun to watch him play because I had played it before, and watched other people play it. It was fun to watch him play it because like every time something moved, he's like,
I'm not. I had to stop.
It's like this is perfect.
Like after I finished the fight, I felt better, but then I was like, I have to stop because my heart rate's like so high. I can't play this game right now.
Your blood sugar's rising. Blood pressure. That's the wrong. All right, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't commentate when I'm busy doing this.
They have the Spider-Man Unlimited suit in this game.
They do.
That is sick.
Yeah. We can take a look at the. I think we may have unlocked some alternate suits already. We can check in a minute if you want.
I love Spider-Man.
Good job, dickhead.
Hey.
Fun fact.
I'm trying.
Fun fact about me: I love Spider-Man Unlimited. It is really cool.
You're lame.
I like the suit.
You're smelly. I hate you. Just kidding.
And I mentioned something about this the other day. I don't know exactly what I said, but I'll say this now. If they were to if they announced right now, if I looked on Twitter and they were like, Disney Plus is coming out with a Spider-Man Unlimited, short series, and it got a like cool animation style or whatever, I would flip my shit because I want that to happen so bad. Not that the cartoon is like bad or anything or like has aged or something like that. It's just that I think it being made now would be like a really cool. You could play around with that idea a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Bobby. Hate this. And it goes on for so long. And the camera is not doing me any favors. So the thing is, this camera usually is not that big of a deal because all the enemies come at you from the same direction most of the time. But on this train, they're dropping from the ceiling just all over the place, so it's really hard to keep track of everything. And the delay on the camera angle switch is not very helpful.
I can't imagine how heartbreaking it would be to write an episode of a show that's like going through its first season of production and then like having to watch the season get poor ratings and knowing that what you wrote isn't going to get made. That would be awful.
Well, it'll happen to us, so don't worry.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
This is why
you can't. No. You can't tell Adam that. Adam gets paranoid about everything.
It's a joke.
Shit like that.
This is why I'm not touching season 2 until we get like most of the way through season 1.
You say that as if you haven't already written out the majority of the...
No. Like I've plotted everything.
Yeah.
I haven't actually like written any of the episodes. That's the thing. Like plotting takes an hour of, well, it actually took a couple of years of thinking of the plot points, but like plotting things out only takes like a fraction of the time that writing does.
Oh yeah.
That's why when people are like, oh, I could write this movie, I just do this, this, and this, and see, I've already written a better movie. It's like, no, you have not. Because you have not considered everything that's going to make all of those things not work in 90 minutes. And all the stuff you have to do to get to those things. Sorry.
Like all those people who try to rewrite MCU movies using captions.
Yeah, and it's like it works for the one scene that they're talking about, but they're not taking the rest of the movie and its themes and everything around it into context.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon Digimon to thank for that? Oh, for like planning a bunch of... Oh, no, for killing Ultimate Spider-Man, or Spider-Man Unlimited. I wish they killed Ultimate Spider-Man, the show.
What, you don't like,
really?
You don't like
That's what killed it? Pokemon
Child,
and Digimon?
You don't like Child and Danger Drake Bell as Spider-Man?
I knew I didn't like Pokemon and Digimon for a reason.
Fuck Pokemon. All my homies hate Pokemon. It's so weird. Like, I feel like we are all in the age range. We lived through like the second renaissance of Pokemon when like Diamond and Pearl came out. So I remember a lot of people playing it, but it wasn't like a necessary thing for us like it was for kids who grew up in the 90s. So like, did you guys ever play Pokemon? Because I didn't.
I dabbled in a little bit of Emerald. I had it on Game Boy,
GBA.
but I don't really remember much of it, and I don't think I got very far.
I tried a couple different times to play it, but I would get like immensely overwhelmed and just quit.
I'm already at full
Because it was just like, I don't know how to play this. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I remember my main was Wurmple. I found a Wurmple. I was like, this guy is so stupid and dumb. I'm gonna make him my main guy.
Best friend.
Yeah, and yeah, that was my strat.
Even back then, you were shit posting.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
I guess that
it's in your blood.
Doesn't my diabetes blood has been pumping in my veins since the ripe old age of whenever it was I played that. I can't remember. That hurt. That was really loud for me.
Wait, did they kill Drake Bell Ultimate Spider-Man at the end of Marvel's Disney's Ultimate Spider-Man featuring Drake Bell, known Child Endangerer? No, they didn't? Okay, well.
Oh well. They should have. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't want to get
Speaking of Ultimate Spider-Man,
what the shit?
That game is really cool.
I cannot wait for when we get to that.
Yeah, games. That's another one I can't wait to get to.
Love that, love it, and the soundtrack. Mwah.
Yes. And the swinging, it's weird. Like the swinging, like I don't know. When people talk about swinging in Spider-Man games, usually people say that their favorite is like Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man PS4. As far as recently, my favorite Spider-Man swinging is Miles Morales because it's just so cool to watch, play, just look at. But yes, I was gonna say Web of Shadows web swinging is really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun.
And it's really I don't know. I feel like just everything about it, like from the way he swings to like the messiness of the webs to like even the positioning of the camera and the way the camera moves with Spider-Man. Everything about it is just really cool.
I think the movement in that game is only paralleled by Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah. That and then Ultimate Spider-Man, which like there's nothing really special about Ultimate Spider-Man swinging. It's just the times that I've played it, I don't know, it feels really good to swing in that game.
The web sounds are really satisfying.
Yeah,
that too,
it's got like a bit of a gaminess to it that Spider-Man 2 didn't have, whereas like Spider-Man 2 felt like they were really trying to go for that sort of like kind of realistic web simulation, and it's like it works, but especially for new players, you feel like you're constantly fighting against it, and it can still be a little finicky sometimes, even when you know what you're doing. and it's just kind of like, it's not, to me at least, it's not quite as satisfying as Ultimate was, where it feels like you have the same like number of possibilities, but it's just a lot more approachable.
I'd say the same thing for Web of Shadows. It's very arcadey.
It feels good to swing in both of those games, Ultimate and Web of Shadows, because like you don't necessarily, and I think the same thing with Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales. You don't necessarily have to like try too hard in order for you to look cool while you're swinging or feel good swinging as Spider-Man. It just kind of, it kind of does it for you a little bit, and you're just like, okay, cool, that looked cool. And I don't know, it just feels good to swing in those games.
Yeah, it's like comparing it to like a platformer for like Mario 64. Everybody should be able to do a triple jump. You know, it should not be difficult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But for you to do like a triple jump, first frame wall kick, like, you know, into a dive,
parallel universe, half,
like that kind of shit. That, you know, like that's an example of a game where like the basic stuff is all super easy. It's really easy to look like you know what you're doing, but it's also really easy to like, or not really easy. There's also like a good skill ceiling, and I feel like Spider-Man 2 has a great skill ceiling, but it also like, you look like a clown for the first 5 hours playing that game.
Yeah, you
really
do. You have to try in order to swing good in that game, I guess.
I'm sorry I keep jump scaring you all with my little shouts of terror. It's just, this game is very stressful sometimes.
I can't wait to get to Miles Morales. Miles Morales is my... it's my favorite Spider-Man game. And the swinging in that game is... Not only is it good to, obviously it feels good to play, but it's just nice to watch people. Like sometimes, every now and then, when I'm like, and I feel like it, when I'm in the mood, I just go on YouTube and watch people free roam in Miles Morales.
It's really well animated.
It's just cool to watch, because like he especially like the upside down swinging backwards thing he does. That's so cool. Like, I could totally, if I were Spider-Man and I were, had the capabilities to swing like Spider-Man and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I could totally see myself at the age I'm at just being like, fuck it, I'm gonna swing backwards.
Yeah.
Like, it's just chilling, just vibing.
It's such a huge improvement. It makes it really hard to go back and try to play Spider-Man PS4 by comparison.
Yeah. Because that version of that Peter, in the game, he has so much experience, so he doesn't really do much. He's just kind of like, I'm swinging. Feels a little more rigid, I guess.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I mean, it's fun to swing as Peter, but not nearly as fun to swing as Miles Morales.
You can swing. Let's see, VR chat. You can swing. I know they also made a Homecoming, and I think also a Far From Home VR tie-in game. Really small, like rinky-dink thing, but the web swing was not very good.
Yeah, like it's.
I thought the one in Homecoming was not good, and the one in Far From Homes was actually pretty decent.
I don't know. It's definitely getting better though. I hope that by the time I'm like 30, they have some crazy like game-changing. Because I'm gonna be like, cards on the table. I know we all love this character so much. If I could play a game where I can swing around in VR in real New York and feel like I'm Spider-Man, that would fucking change my life. It's so stupid to say, but it really that would be a really cool experience. It would also probably give me motion sickness, so I'd probably also dissociate from reality for a little bit.
I think it'd be cool if they somehow built something that you could be put inside of, so that when you swing, you're not standing. You're actually like you're you're suspended in the air a little bit.
That's like a Disney ride.
Yeah, it would be literally like a Disney ride.
That's true, yeah, because I feel like what kills half of the illusion is that you're really just moving your arms. Yeah. You don't really feel it. I feel like even if you could build like just like a little swing to like sit on in your house,
It's the same
Like a
thing with
hammock
like.
or something.
It's the same thing when you like when it's like those falling simulators in VR. It's
yeah,
like
it's just not quite
yeah,
right.
yeah. You fall and for a second you're like, oh shit, and then you realize you're standing up. The real I guess quote unquote fear factor is when you're because some of them have the little plank that you stand on or the little
Yeah.
Jump off a building while playing.
that's where the real like I get quote unquote fear factor comes in because like you're standing but you do kind of feel like you're standing on the edge of a building or on a plank or something, at least in my experience. But then as soon as you jump off it's like, oh yeah, I'm not actually falling. That sucks. I wanted to fall off this building.
Yeah, I don't know. If they can get like some crazy like insane level of haptic feedback kind of thing, where it just feels correct, that would be insane.
Simple fix, just jump off a building while playing Falling Sim.
Yeah, exactly. There's a simple solution.
Falling Sim, but in real.
Falling Tim. That was really, really funny. Can you please laugh? Okay, I'll give you a minute. I know you're working a laugh up. I'll give you a minute. 3 modeling streams? I have many times. Well, like 4, not many. That's normally what I do, but I decided to take it a little easy this time and just play one of my favorite games. And this will be a series, so I will still do the modeling streams, but we'll also be doing this every now and then. Oh, this is another Resident Sleeper level. This is not particularly fun. Get used to seeing Spider-Man crouch crawl for like the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, he's doing this little frog scoot. Froggy. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool frogs are? I feel like we as a society do not value the frog as much as we should. Comic book style textures. Well, funny you mention that. I do happen to be working on a very big project relating to that. So.
Would you ever stream making sensational? I think that'd be good.
I would, oh shit, this is the wrong way. After, like, we get some stuff out. Nothing spoilery. But I would like to do
yeah. Hey guys, I'm just doing the final fight anyway. Yeah.
I have to take a detour because wizards in this. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Go away!
I think I would want to do a couple, streams, I guess, or maybe not even streams, maybe just like because I know we're gonna have a YouTube channel at some point. Maybe just make some videos, like doing breakdowns of cues.
Yeah.
And like get into the nitty gritty of how it was made and like why did I do this? Why did I do that?
Side note, I'm pretty sure the voice of the lizard in this game also voices the symbiote in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Nice. Because disregarding my opinions on Junkie XL, his YouTube channel is actually kind of cool because like I wish more composers would do like what he does. Like he does these like walkthroughs of like different suites and whatnot that he's written. And I wish more composers would do that. The two closest things that I've seen get to that from like Hollywood composers, Bear McCreary like does videos of like the making of, and sometimes he'll have videos where it'll be the music or like the main theme and it's footage of him conducting the orchestra, or like just various behind the scenes like B-roll footage, whatnot. And then John Powell, he doesn't walk through anything. He like just screen records like the MIDI being played, and he'll like show off his mock-ups, or he'll do like an A/B between the mock-up and the live recording. But I wish, like, I guess I wish composers that I admire would do more of that. Like Bear McCreary does it kind of. Michael Giacchino. I don't know. Like watching Michael Giacchino break down a cue. That would be so cool to me. Or Alan Silvestri doing a similar thing. That would be so cool to me. So like, I'll definitely do stuff like that. I want to do more of that on my own channel.
I don't know what I do.
I feel like people enjoy that. I don't know. I've heard a raw take of the main theme for the first Star Trek film by Jerry Goldsmith. Where did you hear that at?
Also, another side note. We just saw the lizard a little minute ago. He was originally supposed to be an actual boss fight in this game, but it was cut for whatever reason. And instead it got recycled in the sequel.
Oh.
This is... Oh, shit. Thank you.
I thought it was like some rare, like, recording that you had stashed away on your computer. I was gonna be like, could you hand that over? That'd be really cool.
Gimme.
I'm gonna look that up right now, though. I've never seen that before.
Okay, we did it. Oh my god, we did it.
Start.
We did that, we did that, we really did that, everybody. I'm sorry, that was horrible.
Motion picture main theme. Raw,
Owned.
I guess.
Owned.
Uh-oh.
Is anybody there?
Uh-oh.
First
Woman.
studio recording.
That's how you said that.
Well, I don't know. She's in danger.
She's just taking a bath.
Taking a bath in what? Electrified water?
Excited for
Oh,
Spider-Man.
that is cool. I just found it, retro. I'll have to listen to that later because it's cool to, you know, you can hear Jerry in the background going, you know, 1, 2, 3. It's cool.
Already at full health.
As for Spider-Man POTUS, I don't want to go too in depth with it, but I will say the suit looks good for what it is. You know, it is a nice quality suit, and I do like the stories that they're drawing from for the script. The only thing that really worries me though is that Gavin, the director-writer, is a first-time director-writer. The only other thing he's done was that 10-season outline of his like mock Spider-Man show, which, you know, it's something, but it's not like writing an actual script. It's very different. Like Adam said earlier, there's a big difference between making the bullet points and actually connecting them. And with this being a story that's so like it's a character study. It's very introspective. So I think, as much as I want to root for him, there is potential for it to be, I don't know, maybe not the best just because of the circumstance, but...
Those stories are definitely the right ones to draw from with a lower budget, though, if you want to maximize...
Oh, for sure. I think he's
if you want to
very
maximize
smart
how much of that budget
that,
can be put towards the action scenes.
Because that's...
fewer action scenes is the way to go.
Yeah, that's always the crux of a lot of live-action fan films, is the action is generally... Oh, shit. Difficult to pull off, to say the least. So, that is smart in that regard.
Yeah. But everything visually I've seen from it so far seems good, seems solid. It's mostly been stills though, obviously, until you get a trailer. You can't really like tell how it's going. But yeah, it looks fine. It looks good. Hoping it can elevate the fan film scene.
Yeah, because
like some legitimacy, you know.
I think that's something we're also trying to do, is try to remove the stigma that often surrounds fan content. You know,
Fiction.
that label
Yeah, fan fiction.
is very... It's usually associated with, like, schlock, you know, garbage, whatever. So, we're really trying to push hard to remove that.
My epic fan fiction where I make myself date black cats.
Well, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It's really weird when you call it fan fiction.
But it is if you think about it.
It is okay. It is, but see, here's the thing. So fan fiction, I feel like that's its own little realm compared to fan films.
Oh, he got real mad. He got real mad.
Yeah, he just kidnapped his fucking wife and made him go trudge through a 3-mile sewer.
Yeah, 3 Mile Island. She's got radiation burns now.
I just finished my shift at 3 Mile Island and I smell like wet metal.
Sorry. Anyway, you were saying before.
Like you know what fan fictions are commonly associated with.
Yeah.
So calling it that is like.
Makes the red flags go off and boing, my jaw drops to the floor and my eyes pop out and I go awooga.
So,
but
only for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it fan fiction, and you're like, okay, what are you doing with the relationship?
It's Reader X Spider-Man, huh?
Reader X Spider-Man, yeah.
That's the thing. The stigma surrounding fan fiction, I don't think that'll ever be removed as long as people keep making stories about them dating Edward Cullen. But fan films, I feel like that can be tweaked.
Who?
The Submariner.
Submariner?
Early Ultimate Spider-Man comics. I really like the early Ultimate Spider-Man comics. As much as
Forget it, Eddie. I need Jameson.
Now don't razz him for this, but Adam has never read them, which is ironic because it seems like we borrow, coincidentally, a lot of elements from those comics. So
I have a knack for that. I have a knack for like accidentally stumbling upon the exact ideas that comics have done, and then I tell people about the ideas, and they're like, "Oh, it's like that comic. You're drawing from that comic, right?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what that is." So it's great.
If you're drawing from
Sorry,
the James Cameron Spider-Man, whatever you do not borrow the aspects relating to spider sex on a bridge or BDSM electro. Yes, that's real. I didn't make that up.
What? I only read about
both of those are real.
That script before I just like cringe canceled. Like I couldn't do it anymore.
Canceled. I'm gonna
like
cancel you for saying that.
I'm sorry.
Brock, we don't have time.
Hold on.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yes.
I mean, it's
he's real.
So I think the way they describe it in the script, he's dressed like a leather freak, like a gimp, and he has a thing for electrocuting the women he's with as like a dominate. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yep.
So I think Raimi definitely ran with the good elements of that script and left most everything else behind.
Well, also the first draft of the original Spider-Man script is also kind of scuffed.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
mean the first draft of any script is, but especially that one.
Yeah, the first draft of the 2002, Raimi Spider-Man film included Doc Ock, and it's very strange, just overall.
A lot more quippy, apparently.
Oh yeah, and yeah, the screenplay they used for filming included a lot of quips that were cut out. I think for the better after reading them. The script is online.
Mary Jane quip
yes, even Mary Jane quipped during the attempted rape scene, no less.
Wow.
So yeah, that was definitely a change for the better. If you want to read it, it's online. Like if you just look up Spider-Man 2002 screenplay, it's available.
Yeah. I bet there are no symbiotes in.
If you turn on the air conditioning,
oh no!
Surprise, surprise. I know my
thank you for saving me.
position, my role in the, in the project wouldn't necessarily require that I read so many Spider-Man comics, but I am also another member of the team that has not read very many Spider-Man comics. Just because I'm not a big reader, and I know comic books aren't like necessarily like reading, but it's not something that I have ever been particularly been interested in. That being said, I have read more Batman comics than I've read Spider-Man comics. Sorry, Rigid.
Fake fan.
Sorry, Rigid.
Oh no, you're good. It's fine. I mean, I'm only gonna dock like $5 from your pay.
Shit.
That you're not getting. Yeah. Theoretical.
That's
which means that you now owe him $5. Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'll give him $5 so I can take it away right after.
No, he owes you $5.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'll expect that in the mail sometime soon.
Shit.
This is another Resident
What if
Sleeper level.
What if I read, like, I don't know, like, a random Spider-Man comic just to make you happy?
That doesn't cut it. You
Live
gotta read
on
the good
stream
ones.
right now.
Yeah, live on stream right
No,
now.
don't do that.
Read One More Day right now.
Oh, you're killing me. What am I? Oh, I hate this. This level sucks. Yeah, so this is the last this is the last enemy that you fight in the game. These symbiotes are kind of like the last common thug type deal that you fight, and they're really, really annoying because they have projectiles, and they got super health. They're super buffed up. They hit really strong. Oh my god. Then the web attacks are useless against them. So it's really just a big fuck you to the player. That's my... Oh, and I'm dead.
Awesome.
Nobody ever
Really
thought about
cool.
including the Life Foundation symbiotes introduced in Venom Lethal Protector and fleshed out in Venom Separation
There
Anxiety.
is... Oh, yeah, well, you mentioned Separation Anxiety. Because there is a sequel to Maximum Carnage that I believe includes those extra symbiote characters. But, you know, it's Maximum Carnage sequel. It's not going to be the greatest. Probably the best game LJN put out, but that's not saying very much considering LJN is like the cancer on the early games industry.
Well, I think the full story is that LJN just made so many freaking games and were very like indiscriminate about like which games they said they would do. So they just kind of ended up making a lot of schlock because of that. But they also made a number of pretty okay games, apparently.
You know, I think I really want like a. I don't know what the general consensus on this character is, but I want like it doesn't even matter what medium it's in. I just want something for like Agent Venom. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, he's kind of a
Game
untapped
or
market. Oh
a
my god!
limited
Oh my god!
series or something.
Oh my god!
Like,
I'm gonna shit. Sorry. Continue.
that was really it. I was just saying
then stop
something
talking.
for Agent Venom because I think Agent Venom is kind of cool. I'd say I as far as like characters go, I'd say I like Agent Venom more than actual Venom.
I better try the other door.
Stop!
Venom is cool though.
Oh god. Oh. This game makes my blood pressure rise. These stupid symbiotes. That's a good point,
No
yeah.
way.
Why does Venom even need a host if these little goopy fucking gumballs are just running around?
I have a question for the people in the chat. Everybody state what their favorite Spider-Man score is from the movies.
A symbiote generator.
You're just gonna
So
get
this is how the
Daniel
symbiotes are
from
being
Silent
made.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Let's assume.
There's one down.
GJK Spider-Man Lotus. That's my
Don't
favorite.
say that.
That's what I'm always saying. I don't know.
Don't say that.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
See?
All right.
See?
All right.
I told you. I knew it was gonna
Okay.
happen.
We are amongst cultured people this evening.
Far From Home would be my favorite. Maybe I'm biased because I like Michael Giacchino a lot, but Far From Home would
It
be
is
my
good
favorite.
though.
Give me-
And Homecoming. Homecoming is also good. Every
Yeah,
now and then,
surprisingly
every now and then, Homecoming, both the score and the movie will like shift to be my favorite for a little bit. I don't know. They honestly share the same position, but sometimes sometimes I end up liking Homecoming a little bit more just because I love how small scale it is, and I love how small the score is. It's really cool. And it's a really cool way to do Spider-Man. So like I go back and forth between the two all the time. There's never a steady favorite. a consistent favorite. It's always between Far From Home and Homecoming.
Get out of the way.
I think there is something like crazy nostalgic about Spider-Man 2 that just makes it so much of a joy to watch. I cried like a baby when I watched it last year. By last year, I mean like 2 months ago. I don't know. It's really like watching it as an adult is so much fun because it's just so much stuff about like human relationships that's on display there that you didn't notice or didn't understand when you were a kid.
Yeah.
And you watch it again, and it's just like this amazing like influential movie from your childhood has this like beautiful new angle to it. It's just like keeps on giving. But a lot of that love for it is definitely nostalgia. So Far From Home is just
I almost got crushed by a giant toilet paper roll. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but you were in the middle of something.
I think all of the...
Where am I going?
I think all of the scores besides Tazant have...
Can you say that again?
They're all
a little louder for the crowd, please.
All the scores.
It's fine, you can say it.
All the Spider-Man scores. They're all good in their own way. And you can't really and I don't really like comparing any of them because it's like all three of them fit for their own Spider-Man. And so it's hard to be like this one is better than this one because it's like, well, you can't really say that because
they're all trying to accomplish different things.
Yeah, they all are trying to accomplish different things. They all serve different purposes. So I don't really like comparing any of them.
Horner's score is also beautiful.
Yeah, Horner's score is like super duper underrated. Actually has my favorite, probably my favorite love theme out of if I could choose a love theme from any of the Spider-Man scores, Horner's would be my favorite because it's really pretty and it's made me cry a couple times personally, and
it's okay to
it's very Horner. It's very Horner, and it's I don't know. There's something about it. It's nice.
Stop!
I love how like I love how I don't know it portrays.
Don't fart down there.
Horner's love theme portrays real love so well, or not real love, but like I guess adult love so well, while like Giacchino's love theme portrays like high school love so well, and I don't know, it's really cool. They're both good.
Fuck. Spider-Man died.
Spider-Man, whatever you do, don't fart
he
down.
farted, and lo and behold,
shit.
Here we are.
That reminds me of if anybody's ever played Little Nightmares, the first one.
Oh,
when the long arm guy, when he kills you, there's like a big like, and it sounds like a fart sound, legitimately.
A big brat.
It sounds like
it's
a giant, and I laugh every time I hear it. I was watching Dashy Games play it.
I'm playing through that right now. I just got it on Switch, and I'm stuck. Oh, sorry,
on
Dashy.
what?
I'm fighting the long arm guy. I'm in the library, and I just got to the room where I got the crank, but I have no idea how to get out of that room.
Keep
so I just sort of
stun locking me. This is
playing.
awful. Please help me. Help me, God.
I'll figure it out.
Somebody send a prayer to
Dashy-
Spider-Man.
Dashy was playing it, and he was at the part where you have to go in the elevator and like ride in the elevator with the dude.
That's so good.
Yeah, and the dude, you know, the long arm dude, he saw.
Oh my God, I'm spazzing.
Saw him go into the elevator, and he got stuck in the corner of the elevator, and the dude got him, and it was like, he was like, yo, did this bitch just fart?
Oh, hold on. Guys, he said the funny thing. He said the imposter. It's funny. You can laugh.
It took the whole game to find this man. I totally forgot that that's what started this game.
I don't blame you. We just got done trekking through like a 50-mile sewer, and now we're in some sort of hell basement.
I totally forgot that that's what started this game. Is this
That's one thing I really like about this game is that
at this point, I'm sorry.
It manages to string you along all these different locations really seamlessly for the most part.
Lucas, well,
I gotta say,
I just kind of thought at this point that he was just sort of
you're more
fucking around.
Yeah, I thought it was just Spider-Man doing Spider-Man shit.
Just Spider-Man things.
He decided he was just going to commit arson at the Daily Bugle, and he just happened to stumble upon this guy.
It's Mysterio.
It's
That's
him.
not really Mysterio's MO, though. Well, actually, it is. Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid.
Out of nowhere, Mysterio.
Yeah, that's the great part. They just managed to string in every single Spider-Man villain, like most of the relevant ones.
Mysterio? Relevant? No.
He's in the Sinister Six. That counts.
Bro, everybody's been in the Sinister Six.
Well, at this rate, but like he was part of the OG Sinister Six, wasn't he?
Wait, was he? I don't know.
It was Kraven, Sandman. Oh, I'm not going to be able to count them out while I'm doing this.
Okay, but it's not fair when the Sinister Six was formed at a point when Spider-Man had approximately 7 villains.
That's true. Yeah. Laser nipples.
A pretty good chance of being in there.
Just statistically speaking. Okay, so we got confirmation. He was part of the original Sinister Six, so he's got some clout in that regard.
Pretty cool.
He was just in a movie.
I have to remember that. He was, yeah. No, I love Mysterio. He's a bit of a clown, but I love him.
Oh, laser nipples.
Bit of a sad, in a cosmic sort of way, clown. I just really like the concept of this like unhinged, like crazy guy who is not a match at all for Spider-Man. Like making all of this ridiculous, insane illusion tech just to fight him for no fucking reason. Like just because he spikes them.
Mysterio may be defeated, but the symbiote invasion cannot be stopped.
Symbiote invasion? There are more of them?
You fool! There will be more than you can imagine. That fog which blankets the city is preparing everyone in New York for symbiosis.
You're the fool, Mysterio. Where are they
shit.
coming from?
Go then. On the waterfront. Warehouse 65. A secret passage. If only I could watch them.
Retro, you never
more than 5.
He's off his rocker.
Retro, you never said what your favorite Spider-Man score was.
Spare me the propaganda, okay? This isn't a game.
You seem to be a
Mysterio.
big fan of James
Symbiotes
Horner,
will destroy
so I'm
everything
expecting
in
your
their
answer
path
to be
unless I can stop
Tasm.
them.
But you could surprise me.
Owned.
The Elfman scores. Seems to be a common answer.
Here comes
I
another
prefer Christopher
cameo
Young
character.
to Elfman.
Spider-Man's here.
Yeah, did anybody in this chat know that Danny Elfman did not score the train scene?
Oh yeah.
That's not his music.
I lost him. What happened? He took out my
It is Christopher Young's.
Oh hey, Punisher.
Sorry about that
Yep.
expensive
He's
lens.
just hanging out.
Punisher.
Something
He's
tells
just
me we have
booling.
the same
Wow,
objective.
he has a very chill
That's the
face.
place. Warehouse
Yeah,
65.
Punisher.
He's just chilling. I think he's toked out.
Chilling.
I mean, you gotta be to do the stuff he does.
Ugh. Hey Spider-Man, what's going on?
I'm going to shoot you with
Yeah,
my
it's
super
Stallone.
gun.
Yeah, he looks like a Walmart
More
Stallone.
stoned, yeah. I have to kill these people with my really cool
Oh,
sniper
Spider-Man.
rifle. I'm 5th prestige in Call of Duty. It's extremely blue suit. I feel like that has no tactical advantage whatsoever.
You know, he would blend into the ocean.
Guessing that this
In a comic book world,
Stan Lee
yes.
narration back.
more in store for the web
For fun.
than even he can imagine.
He's been gone for.
More symbiotes.
Yeah, and
Spidey luck is holding out.
he's really gone now.
Back, I guess.
So, thanks a lot.
Oh, that's out of pocket. You didn't need to do that.
I feel well. You know, just you're taking it for granted, so I had to remind you.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I really like? One of my favorite Spider-Man things ever is Spider-Man at night.
Just in
There's
general?
something, just in general, yeah. Just Spider-Man
Yeah.
at night is really cool to me.
I get that.
Like, cause we see Spider-Man during the day all the time. Like, that's default.
Well, I think,
but like Spider-Man at night, you like if I think maybe like Tanas. I think Tanas did this a couple times where like he would be in the city at night and he would like open his eyes and you just see the lenses.
Yeah.
And they're just like really glowy. I love that shit.
It really helps because the cityscape, is so awesome at night. You got all those buildings with casting slight illumination on everything, and it's just really, really atmospheric and awesome. And I definitely.
You said you wanted to do some like noir inspired stuff.
Yes. So yeah, I definitely, and that is something I want to incorporate in what we're doing. I will find a way.
I will find a way too, because like when I see those types of shots of like Spider-Man at night and his eyes are kind of like illuminated, and everything else is kind of darkened, and your attention goes to his lenses.
Well, I know there's a part
that's really where my head goes. Is
Are you
like,
fucking kidding me?
much like
How is
much
that
like
possible?
much like Rigdon was saying, his mind goes straight to like the old noir movies from the 30s and 40s. My mind goes straight to like the music from those movies, because I don't know, there's something about that just says that, and
I don't know.
So I'm gonna find a way to incorporate some of that.
On that note, I don't know if you guys have seen this. There is a Spider-Man fan film. It's an older one called Viva Spider-Man. Check that shit out if you haven't. It is really awesome.
Yes.
It manages to incorporate a lot of noir elements, and it's so visually stunning, which is amazing considering when it was made and they're kind of what they had to work with budget wise.
I'm already at full health.
Yeah, violent. Spider-Man noir is cool, but noir elements are cooler with other Spider-Man that aren't noir. Like way cooler.
And somebody mentioned the Venom and Symbiote and 2099 suits are made blue rather than black. That is, and will always be, a huge point of contention, because I think the original artist who designed the 2099 suit said it was supposed to be black, but there's still room for debate after all these years.
That's strange to think about.
It also doesn't help that a lot of comic re-releases, they'll do slight touches to the colors. Like a big instance that's not super well known is a lot of the McFarlane stuff. Whenever Spider-Man and Venom would be featured in the same issue, in the red suit, Spider-Man's, normally it's like black and blue, but whenever Venom's around, it's like kind of black with purple highlights to really, like, it's supposed to sell the fact like, hey, this is a blue suit compared to Venom's blue shading. And that's kind of been muddled thanks to time, because a lot of the scans of those comics, the re-releases, they just fucked it up. So thanks for that. Perry Mason on HBO. I'm trying to think if I've ever watched a single HBO show. I'm gonna be honest. I know, like, one thing that does.
Sopranos, I think The Sopranos is an HBO show. I've seen a few episodes of that. That's it.
I know, like, a more recent example of like those noir style shots. Better Call Saul does a lot of that. I really love that.
Yeah.
The heating bill for this place must be enormous. And I thought crime did.
I don't know. In film, or well, yeah, in film, TV, whatever, games even. I love visual storytelling. So I love when there's, either there's a certain shot that just says something, or maybe there's like a reoccurring shot that acts almost as like a thematic element. Like I can the Batman which I'm super hyped for because one of my favorite directors and one of my favorite composers doing that movie. I can already tell just from the trailers there are shots throughout it that they match each other, and it's this like over the show. It's like this really specific over the shoulder shot of Batman or Bruce even, where the camera is like kind of a little bit of a distance away from Bruce, but it is an over the shoulder, and it's sort of like another way to do Bruce's perspective, and it's really cool. Stuff like that is cool to me because like any type of visual storytelling, if it's good enough, you can see as a composer, you can look at it, and you just immediately like you just hear something, and you're just like, boom, like right there, we can do this. And I don't know, I love it. I wish there was more of that in movies, TV.
That's one thing that always.
And it actually, I'm gonna tip the hat to you, Rigdon, because Rigdon has talked a lot about doing a lot of types of visual storytelling stuff in Sensational, and I commend that because I love camera work, and I love visual storytelling through camera work.
Spider-Man.
And just from the way Rigdon has talked about the stuff he's gonna do visually in Sensational has me excited to do the score even more because I love that type of stuff.
Because the next thing I knew, I woke up here.
That's a lot of something a lot of people don't take into account when considering what good camera work or cinematography is, because a lot of people will point towards Amazing Spider-Man 2, like, oh, that is great cinematography. Like, okay, yeah, the shots might have some pretty visual effects, but I don't know if there's a single shot in that movie that has as much visual intent as anything in, like, Spider-Man 2, for example. I feel like there's hardly any visual storytelling in a movie like that compared to anything else. But it's very nice.
Some of my favorite examples of great cinematography. I think. Before I list them, I want to say that I respect directors that, like, they might have a cinematographer, but they know what they want to get out of a shot, and they know how they want it to look, and they can get behind the camera and get exactly what they're looking for. And one of those directors is Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves' visual storytelling is one of my. That's one of the reasons he's one of my favorite directors, because he loves visual storytelling and he knows exactly how to do it, and his way of doing it is so compelling. And like he did Dawn and War of the Planet of the Apes, and Dawn has some great cinematography, but War of the Planet of the Apes, if any of you haven't seen War of the Planet of the Apes, please go watch it, because it is a great example of Matt Reeves' directorial work and the way he can work, how he works a camera. And there's some great examples of visual storytelling in that.
Quick side note, how is this possible? So during my modeling live streams, it's very technical. You'd think that's where we would get off onto these tangents about really technical stuff, like direction. No, during those streams, we get derailed talking about the Tassenburger and different promotional superhero foods. But during this stream, we're playing a goofy PS1 game, and the whole time we've been talking about, like, just all these really technical aspects. It's just funny how that works.
Yeah, talking about the craft. Honestly, I look for any excuse to do that, because I love talking about the craft of filmmaking and composing as well. Honestly, like, I don't know. There's just I think it's because it's the thing I get to do the least. Just talking about the craft of, like, why do this instead of this. Why these decisions were made, how they were made.
No one can control the
I don't know. I like it. I like these conversations.
No, I do too. It's just funny how that works.
Yeah, it's why we're playing fucking 20-year-old game.
Big old honking Spider-Man polygons on screen, and we're talking about. I really love
visual storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about some visual storytelling? Look at this game. Just
telling
look
the
at
story
it.
of how I'm gonna beat
Dude,
Doc Ock's
look at
ass.
It's showtime, freaks. Ooh, I smell.
Maybe I don't know. Speaking of Matt Reeves, I don't know if this was always a thing with him, or if Cloverfield like sort of like affected him in some way. But he like
Specular highlights.
he loves first person shots.
Yeah.
There's some in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. There's some in War of the Planet of the Apes. In the Batman, there's a first person shot in the trailer. And if I ever met him, that would be one of the, among many questions, that would be one of the questions I would want to ask him. Is like, what made you like first person shots? So it's first person POV shots so much because I feel like it's Cloverfield, but I haven't seen any of his work before Cloverfield, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But Cloverfield obviously is all of, it's. Well, I don't know if you wouldn't call that first person, but technically it's first person.
I would say it classifies.
It's pretty much first person. It's someone holding a camera.
Yeah. Adam, you're awful quiet. I wonder if you fell asleep.
I'm eating pretzels.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So I'm on push to talk now.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
What do you think of this Aux setup? Is this what we're gonna? Is this where we're going with Sensational? I think we should follow this direction.
Big on button.
A maniacal tinkerer with really obtuse and oddly specific inventions that serve no other purpose. And they don't even serve that purpose particularly well.
I will say though, this big laser fight in a lab, I can see it. Something's there. There's something to that.
Like the bug that you are.
I like the Jetsons elevator that he has in the center of the room. I just referenced the fucking Jetsons. My God.
Where are we right now?
Well, it's simple. The year is 2077.
Oh, right.
The year is 2077. You are a cyberpunk elite gamer.
This is another puzzle fight. It's not really so much of a boss as it is just wait until you have an opening to do the thing you have to do. In the meantime, run in circles.
Oh yeah, are there specular highlights on his arms?
In the cutscene there was. They do that sometimes during the pre-rendered ones.
Still the naive little spider.
Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna beat your fucking teeth in when I get over to you next time. Just you fucking wait. Your days are numbered.
Stop it. What are you doing, fool?
Stop! That hurts. Don't hit me with. Don't
it
hit
really
me with
kind
your
of sucks
big
that
metal
they took one of the coolest Spider-Man villains with the most opportunity to really limit your movement, and they just put him as a static thing in the middle of the room.
Oh, don't worry. They get some good use out of him here in a minute. You wait.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking well, I can't remember what they call him, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. One of the best things. Oh come on! Don't make me do it again.
I will crush you like the bug that you are.
Wow, look at his scummy profile picture.
Yeah.
He really looks like just a rat bastard.
Well, he is. He just invented smog so he could try to take over the planet.
Gas. We'll fill the shit.
Gas. Gas.
Don't need that one right now.
If you're too slow, gas. We'll fill the city. If you're too fast, gas. We'll fill the city.
If you fall in the gas, you'll die.
If you up the gas, you'll get high.
Okay, this is it. You're fucking your days are over. Piece of shit. Yeah, I'll show that in a minute when we get there.
Yeah, Monster. That's what it is.
I was trying to save it for a surprise, and you spoiled it.
For
this
who?
20-year-old game. Exactly, yeah.
For who?
Yeah.
Bro, I was thinking of playing this game.
Oh, God, you just fucking ruined it for me, dude. And you talked over all the fucking cutscenes. No respect.
Talked over all the cutscenes.
Talking about fucking. Talking about fucking movies, like what are you? I thought you were gamers.
I was trying
the secret villain. It was Carnage.
I was trying to be nice in the beginning. I was like, yeah, let me just be quiet during the cutscenes and all that. And Rignan was like, this game is 20 years old, and I'm like, that's true.
As much as I would like to respect it, like we'd be sitting here during silence for quite some time. Like half of this game's duration is cutscenes.
Yeah.
Just in case Carnage tried to double cross him.
What is he doing?
That's his power stance. Oh, shit. This fight relies on a mechanic that's really hard to use because of the directional controls in this game. I have to yank him to the side.
Well, he's actually made of
unbreakability. Gushers. Fucking stop, Spider-Man. I don't want to do that. You make this very difficult. Rig is bad at video games. Well, while that's true, it isn't doing me any favors. God damn. Oh, I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna pee everywhere. This is... Oh, can you grab and kick him? I thought you had to yank him to the side. Is that a thing you can... I've never tried that before. Oh my god. This is not usually this much of a hassle. Okay, I'm gonna try that. What? Okay, I never knew you could do that in the 20 years that I played this game. I feel like a fool. That's crazy.
You are a fool. Put on your clown makeup.
Alright, maybe I will.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Don't. Do not. Stop it. Dude! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, come here. Oh my god. Computer. Oh, alright. Well, that's fair enough. Okay. Usually the web wank, Jesus Christ. The web yank is easier to use.
Web wank.
Well, the webbed hands don't help because punching him is useless. You have to drag him into this big, stupid, big, dumbass bubble. But oh my god. Stop it.
Why does he move like that?
He's a kooky little character. He's a twisted man. No! Spider-Man! I'm gonna shit everywhere. I'm going to shit everywhere! Dude! We're about to have a fecal funny accident on the fucking stream here.
What are you doing?
God damn.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to beat the game. What do you think, asshole?
Twitch streamer and Blender expert.
No. No.
Low-res JPEG shits live on stream.
That would be a highlight of my career. Stop doing that, you fucking fool.
That's a highlight.
I mean, well,
Vic's here.
DSP jerked off on stream, so it's my turn to
I don't know if
shit on
Vic is still here, but Vic is here. Vic was here.
No! I had it.
Vic is... Yeah, he's here.
There we go. Okay, I forgot the strat.
Vic is a longtime friend of ours. Well, yeah. Vic is Collective Mind Twitch. But he's a longtime friend of ours, and he's on the Sensational team. Cool guy.
On the DK crew.
Don't play games with him, because any game he plays, he has to 100% it. So if you don't go into it with that mindset with him, you're gonna hate your life. Pro tip: if you ever become friends with Vic.
Also, if you do play games with him, there's a 50% chance it's Destiny, and the other 50% chance is that it's one of the Assassin's Creed games, so it's just not worth it.
I don't know. Soul Calibur? Soul Calibur seems to be the popular one now, based on what I'm hearing in the server.
Soul Calibur. I like to think the Soul Calibur announcer and the Smash
Win the
announcer
game
are in the
or
same
you
universe.
suck. Win the game.
All
or
right,
you
here we
suck.
go. Here we go, boys.
You are a born loser, Cletus Cassidy.
Aw.
Like I told Mysterio.
Oh, he's
no
ugly.
one
That,
controls
I,
symbiotes.
I know. I wasn't expecting
When I
the
get it,
symbiote to come off
breathe,
like that.
Spidey. It's over.
It kind of freaked me out a little
It's
bit.
a little jelly puddle.
What's up?
Oh, it got. Oh, that's how it happens.
Aw, look at his little pig face. Stealth
I
levels of
can't wait to
Spider-Man
see
1.
you-
Don't remind me. Oh, Lord. Here it is.
I know we were talking about earlier. We were talking about the games we like couldn't wait to get to, and mine were I can't wait to get to Ultimate Spider-Man, Web of Shadows, and Miles Morales. I'm gonna be waiting a while.
Yeah, a little bit to go.
What? Okay. What are all the games that we're including?
So,
Because like I just thought about like Shattered
Web of
Dimensions.
Words.
Shattered Dimensions. Oh no, I was thinking about like Shattered Dimensions and whatever the other one is called.
Oh my God, Spider-Man. Are you Web of Shadows?
Yeah, Web of
Shattered
Shadows. Yeah,
Dimensions.
no, not Web of Shadows.
I don't know what you're thinking
It's
of.
it's Shattered Dimensions, and then it's another
Edge of
game that's like
Time.
similar. Edge of Time. Yeah. Are we those
Web
two?
of Words. Yeah, we need to do a Web of Words stream. I totally forgot. For those of you who don't know, it's a Spider-Man 2 Flash game. It's just like a word game where you type. And I've been getting into it recently. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Because I have the Flash file, and I was like, I'm gonna play this again for nostalgia's sake. And I was like, this is actually fun. Why am I enjoying this? And so every now and then, while I've been like modeling, working on stuff, I'll take a break and I'll play Web of Words, a 2004 Flash game. What is my life?
Meant to teach children how to spell.
Yeah, meant for like little idiots. Because I played that game as a kid and I was bad at it.
Closer to the surface.
Anyways, as far as the games we're playing, so yeah, it'll be this, the sequel, Enter Electro, and then the Spider-Man 1 movie game, Spider-Man 2, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3, and then Web of Shadows, Shattered Dimensions, Edge of Time, and the jury is still out on the TASM games, because honestly, they're just not
I don't know
fun.
if I want to sit through that.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
what
I
I'm
want to
saying.
sit through either of them.
I definitely want to sit through tiny-headed, not Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Having like really like weird
comic.
line delivery all the time.
Yeah, no, it's
I have that game because I still have my Xbox 360 and I have that game for it. And I remember like I would get so bored.
Well, yeah, it's just mediocre. It's not so bad. It's
Yeah,
good. It's not fun.
I would get so bored and I would just be like, fuck it.
So I think we're probably gonna skip over those.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then it would be the PS4 games. Or the Insomnia games, I guess.
Yeah.
Called.
Right, so Ock is dead, right?
Oh yeah, he's super dead. Just kidding.
How are you gonna stream those? Can you? Yeah.
Spider-Man PS4. I'll probably get a capture card around that by the time we're doing that.
Are the rest of them on emulators?
Captain America.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Black Cat gave me.
What the fuck, Captain America?
Again, this is.
I forgot he was in this game.
The Wild West, where they could just get whatever characters they wanted.
Just do whatever they want.
Oh, Captain America! What the? What? What do you mean?
So nice of you to join us for once.
His suit is purple now. His suit is purple. His suit was purple for that
It's
shot.
got purple specular.
Your spider sense won't.
Now it's
stay
blue.
Here. Look who's talking, Daredevil. You've been looking at my cards all night. I don't need to look at your cards.
He can't look at his cards. He's fucking blind.
So obvious. Okay.
Now it's purple
Let's keep
again.
this a nice, friendly, clean game. Who keeps inviting this guy?
This is the worst game of cards ever.
Honestly, I like the purple more than the blue. What? What the
Also,
hell?
yeah, they're just hanging out with a serial killer. I didn't think about that.
All of you guys were working together, and you
Why do they put all of the villains in the same cell? That seems like a really bad idea.
Comically large cell. And look, I love the pinup poster with the fish dome on it.
Yeah.
I like that Mysterio has gauze over his broken dome.
And he's an octopus.
The fuck is
What's
this?
a Mysterio?
Yeah, the end of this game just became like
Oh
a
no,
fucking,
he's dead.
the end of this game became a fever dream shit post.
This is just like, okay, let's throw all the assets in one cutscene.
You guys think you're so smart,
Rick, I'm not convinced you didn't like just make this cutscene and then like inject it into the game.
Yeah.
It's my special modded version.
Because I know for a fact you have definitely made stuff using
Namor?
these assets.
I did, yeah.
Namor and Ghost Rider in this game?
Yes, they both appear as Easter eggs. There's a...
You know where they are?
Yeah, there's a secondary what if mode where they just added a bunch of little Easter eggs and stuff we'll check out briefly.
Yeah,
and
I was
in
gonna
that,
say.
both of those characters appear.
Dude, I gotta see that.
It's very brief.
You're brief.
Oh, fuck you, dude. That's just uncalled for. What the fuck? I thought we were friends.
Hey, that's a good looking symbiote suit.
It is. And it's also the best Spider-Man theme. Well, the best remix of the 60s theme. I'll say that. We did it, gamers. We beat it. I'm gonna let the credits play because I just really want to listen to this theme. But yeah, this is one of my favorite Spider-Man pieces of media. This is really fun, and I thank you guys a lot for hanging out because this game means a lot to me.
For sure. Rigdon. If I were to hum the '90s theme to you, what do you think of?
Well,
Besides
now I just think of
the
Lotus.
'90s show. Yeah. I was gonna say, besides the '90s show, what comes into your mind? Who's Howard?
Howie
Uterus?
Mandel? Did you just say Howard Uterus?
Yeah, because I don't know how to say his last name.
I don't know.
He was in the music credits. You're supposed to know this.
Oh, I don't know. He probably just helped mix the music or something. Or maybe he... I don't know.
Is it weird? Okay, so when I think of the Spider-Man like '90s, the animated series theme, the first thing that comes to mind is it's like a very specific thing from the intro. I think there's a shot where he does like some kind of like rolling flip, and then comes out of it into this like crazy pose, you know, and like swings off. I don't know, it's weird, but that's exactly what I can't even explain. I just have to find it, honestly. Hold up.
Man, this is back when Neversoft was small enough to give each staffer an individual credit. So wailing on that guitar.
Yeah, wasn't it Aerosmith that did that? That music for the '90s show. It was either Aerosmith or the guitar player of Aerosmith.
I know Aerosmith did do a cover of the Spider-Man theme, but I don't know who did the guitar.
That was the '90s show. Yeah, no, they did the theme for the '90s show.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, they did? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Perry. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Perry. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the guitar player Joe Perry did the theme, and then I guess the band did the cover like together. That's cool.
And then they referenced it in the symbiote arc when he realizes the symbiote can make him dress however he wants. He goes, "How about that one guy from Aerosmith?" And then he becomes like
Aerosmith did a remake.
Like they do the
Aerosmith did a remix of the '60s theme. Or cover, I guess.
I linked it in the thing, the shot that I always think of.
Whew. Well, that was the video game. That was it. It's almost a little melancholy to come back and play it now, because looking at those credits, pretty much everyone that was listed there is out of a job now, because Neversoft was bought and merged with a company that makes Call of Duty now, like many years ago. I think around 2012, somewhere around there. So that sucks.
You're telling me they don't make Call of Duty games every year with them?
They do, but I have no idea if those people wanted to stick around to make Call of Duty. Yeah.
Vicarious Visions did the sequel.
Because
you tell me you don't want. You tell me they didn't want to make the same game every year.
Yeah, it's funny because so after this, Neversoft went on to make Tony Hawk, which made $1 billion, and Vicarious Visions did the sequel, and they were also outsourced to do like Game Boy Advance ports of this game and whatnot. And we'll get into that next stream, but
oh boy,
it's definitely clear that they had like no time to make that game and very little money, and probably not a whole lot of experience either. It's unfortunate. Let's check out the suits real quick. So we got Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very nice. Very nice.
Love that.
Ben Riley.
Yep. And then we also got
the Sensational Spider-Man. Oh,
there he is. Check him out.
Let's just do that one. Let's just do Sensational.
There he is. And let's see. I have to remember. Oh, another fun Easter egg. So there's a cheat menu where you can put in codes and whatnot. If you put in a curse, there's a funny little Easter egg. Like let's just try like.
Cinnamon.
It just changes it. Ruler. I think this one. That one changes Jameson to be, I think, the lead producer behind this game.
Really?
Like the leader of the company. Yeah. What was it?
Peter Parker.
Oh, not in the character viewer, but in the actual level.
Well, we gotta play that again.
Yeah, just a second. Trying to remember what was the code for? Do I have to look it up? The code for what if mode. I have to figure out. I kind of forgot.
What if mode?
Yeah, you got that right, Violent Trade. Sensational is great. Yep. Don't look past the context of that statement. That's just correct.
It's just correct.
It's just correct.
Gibberish. That's just gibberish. Okay, thank you. Joe, I didn't even. Oh, I did it wrong again. My reading comprehension is off the charts. Okay, alright. So now we can go fiddle fart around.
How did anybody ever figure that out? It must have been in a gaming magazine.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, let's see. This is the first level where they introduce it. There's like a big noticeable difference.
I can't believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. My father, he died, right? Yeah.
Wait. Where's the cutscene? The Watcher is supposed to appear here. Oh, wait, maybe... First of all, let's go to the Baxter building. No, it's not part of that cutscene. I don't think, anyways. Also...
Man, looks like the Fantastic
Do you mean in, like,
right now.
the series What If?
Wait, where's the... I thought the...
Like the MCU series that's coming out this year?
Well, yeah, because it's based off of the comic series What If, which is just what they...
No, Retro said that... Oh. Morpheus? Like...
Johnny Storm is supposed to be here. I don't... What? That's weird. Maybe it's because I skipped a cutscene.
Johnny Storm and the world famous
Hold on, let me
Fantastic
restart. Maybe I
Four.
did fuck something up.
Yeah.
I can't believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah, just my luck. I'll probably get blamed for that
Just
too.
my luck.
Is that the bank ahead?
Yeah, just
Yes,
my
but
luck.
Be
Oh,
careful,
the
Spider.
front spider
I saw
doesn't
the
quite
chopper
wrap
dropping
around
off armed
properly.
robbers on top of the bank.
Oh man, that's
for
been
the heads
confusing
up,
me all stream. I don't know if you guys have been picking it up through my mic, but there's been people like thumping around my neighbors. I thought they were knocking on my door for a second.
When I'm hurt, these will help
Damn,
restore
I
my
didn't hear it.
health. I'm
Okay.
already at full health.
What the shit?
Well,
We put the cutscene. Cutscene.
maybe
We put the
you
cheat
have to
in.
play through. Maybe you can't do the level select.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm lost. This is the first time I've been bamboozled by this before.
What if mode doesn't?
Maybe
What if mode never existed?
Maybe I do have to do it as a continue instead of the level select. Let me try that.
Are you
That
sure you
might
don't
be
have
it.
to put in the cheat again?
No, I shouldn't have to.
Check out.
Welcome, true believers.
I know there's nothing different in this cutscene. This level is largely unaffected by the what if mode, I
Hey,
think.
Spider.
So I can just skip this. Let me see.
Yeah, just skip any time Black Cat comes on screen.
Yeah, I don't want to look at her any longer than we have to. Oh, okay, it worked. Because you can see this building up here. It now has Microsoft on it.
Hey, Spider.
Hey, Spider.
Like how Spidey just punches them in their neck until it breaks. They die.
And then it goes, wouldn't want to be ya.
Shit, I wouldn't. Where is he? Come here. Oh, fine. Oh,
Damn.
he's not dead. Hold on.
Yeah, that's right.
I like the giant guns that they have.
They
It's
really are
cool.
just ridiculously huge.
Their inability to have
for-
stronger
yeah.
necks.
Whoa, police
Just
choppers.
get a stronger neck, forehead.
Fucking loser. Look at this loser lame-o out here. Didn't get the neck upgrade.
I like the half boots that the sensational suit has.
No, you gotta have the You gotta have the what the fuck is his name?
What the?
The guy off of
He's just a plane.
the guy off of that TLC series.
You're
The
losing
guy
me.
that got famous. He's short and he has no neck and he puts mayonnaise in his hair.
Oh, that weirdo guy.
Oh,
yeah,
is
you gotta have a neck like him.
Big Ed?
Big Ed, yeah.
Yeah. Ed, yeah.
Yeah, fucking Ed.
Sorry
You
we
gotta
can't
have a
help
neck
you,
like
Spidey,
him in order to
but we're
survive
taking care of
Spider-Man.
Old Man. If you do need help, meet me at the usual spot later.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Bye.
We
He
learned
just-
so much from you.
he just
I work
floats
right
away.
people need me.
He just floats away.
He just raps away. Rap on!
Oh no, that's horrible. Don't say that.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. You know who else didn't get the
I
neck
bet I can get to
upgrade?
the bank from
Gwen.
the top of this building.
Oh, jeez.
But what if that? Yeah, you know what?
A fall from this height would kill anyone before they hit the ground. What does that mean? What does that act like?
I think he
I
means
really-
like this is tall enough to reach terminal velocity.
But I want a Spider-Man what if where he is just like as a science person, as a man of science, he's so taken aback by the stupidity of that sentence that he's just like, what?
Hey, Norman is a man of science himself. I think he knows what he's talking about.
But no, it's like Goblin was saying that like
He perfectly calculated
he
it.
literally he's like she was dead before your web ever even touched her, but that's not how that works.
What do you? Have you ever dropped someone
Unless
off
he
the
means
Washington
that like
Bridge?
there's nothing he could have done to stop her from dying. At that
Look, I think we need to do some. We need to do peer reviewed research for this. This truly can't be
okay,
solved.
yeah.
Jeffrey Wright is in
Easy as pie.
Okay, peer review research tells me that Goblin's a fucking moron.
Okay, someone said that cutscene with the Watcher that we could barely hear was actually Morpheus from the Matrix. That's wacky. Wow.
That's great.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say it because I was like, I thought that dude. I always forget his name.
I have to make sure
Lawrence
they don't get
Fishburne.
hurt.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, I thought he was playing the Watcher, and I was like, he's already in Ant-Man though. So like, how does that work?
I mean,
But I looked it up.
Watcher.
I mean,
Looks
that would
like
be
that room there controls
weird.
the security
But it's not. It's Jeffrey Wright,
There's gotta be another
which is
way
cool
in.
because now Jeffrey Wright is in DC and Marvel.
Looks like
crossing
these
streams.
switches open the security doors.
Jeffrey Wright plays.
They got like at the time an A-list actor, because he would have been like fresh
Yeah.
off of the Matrix, right? Like,
I think.
or was this before the Matrix?
No. This was right after. Because there's
Yeah,
a
so, like, they
Matrix
got, like,
Easter
an
egg in
A-list
this
actor.
What If mode.
Yeah, Matrix
And
came out
they-
in 1999, I think.
They
This came
only
out.
put him in What If. That's insane.
Zip straight to the ceiling by pressing R1.
Here's a.
That's
here's
some
a-
balls. Like, that's balls on a game developer.
Shut the hell up. Check this out.
Oh shit. Disco mode.
Who coined that term?
Breaking it down.
Careful. Photosensitive epilepsy warning, I guess.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot it kind of flashes the screen.
Who coined that term, balls on a filmmaker? I want to know.
He's posting it up. Oh, I love it. He doesn't
No,
move.
step
until-
up. What you gonna do about it?
He just
I wanna
holds his
find
pose
out
until
at
you
some
move
point.
too. Oh no! Don't do it again. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this again. No, I don't want to flash everybody twice. Come on. Oh Lord.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this to you. Okay, don't do it again.
Okay, move.
One thing
Get out of here.
One thing I wanted to show off though, if you wait, like you sit around in an indoor area long enough, he'll hang upside down and fall asleep. It only takes like a
That
minute.
would be the least comfortable way to.
Yeah, I don't know, because like all the blood would be rushing to your head.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to do
And then-
more than
and-
sleep.
What?
Spider assisted suicide.
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny. I just came across a picture that says, "No photo can beat any picture of actors in period costumes doing modern things." And it shows a picture of, I think that's Ellie Fanning in like a Victorian era dress, eating Krispy Kreme.
Well, you know, they had that back then. Just like in Game of Thrones, they had
And
smokers
Meryl
back
Streep in like this super elaborate, detailed, like crazy dress, eating McDonald's.
then. Nice.
This is kind of funny. I like this. I want more pictures like this.
He's humming.
He's humming his own theme, The Narcissist.
What a bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. He's still doing it?
I think he stopped.
He's
Oh.
snoring now.
Him and his freaking half boots.
This is like those Twitch streams of people sleeping where people donate to put on random music.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
quick, somebody play the
we're
Yo
like-
Gabba Gabba
yeah,
theme bass
we
boosted
are-
300 times.
We are like bridging genres right now. How meta. Okay. Oh, I didn't. I'm not gonna play through the whole what if mode. I just wanted to see kind of some of the major changes. I wonder if the level select will work now. Now that I've triggered the
You might want to try fighting back next
the
time.
thing.
No,
no.
Oh, he died. Oh. He just faded out of reality. I'm sorry.
It's too late for sorry.
The prophecy has been
You
severed.
disappeared him from the universe.
I didn't
He's
mean
gone.
it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, guys. I'm sorry.
You hit him so hard that he like went to a parallel reality.
All right. The next big change is there's a very small appearance of Ghost Rider. Let me see. Why did we just? I like how we just jumped a bunch of viewers now. Why?
You know that, hey, you know that, Riggin, you know that Tobey Maguire selfie with the fan we were looking at earlier?
Yeah.
I just came across that again on Twitter, and I'm like, did you catch how weird the fan looks?
Oh yeah, he's got a
like, did you like
face on.
like y'all were talking about how weird Tobey Maguire looks, but like, dude literally looks like he's about to murder Toby. he's got these big bug eyes, and he looks like he's cracked out.
Man,
he's just like, as soon as he finishes taking his selfie, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna snap his neck.
That's
It looks like
apparently
looks like a PS3 game model.
Yeah, he does.
That's really funny and also really mean. Oh my god.
I'm going to die.
Apparently, y'all didn't say this whenever y'all were talking about it, so I don't know if they knew this or you knew this, but apparently, as soon as Toby said what he said to the guy, he winked and smiled as he walked off.
Yeah, totally,
I don't know how
bro.
true that is. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they're saying. They're saying that he said he can't talk about it, and then he winked and smiled.
Hey, keep your eyes open.
Come on. Anyways,
Really
usually in this
like
level,
a Mondo troll.
they're also supposed to do this thing where Scorpion and JJ are playing like Marco Polo. I think it's not working though, because somebody had me put in the cheat code that changes Jameson to be the Neversoft like lead producer or like CEO. Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Scorpion's supposed to be on that little bar up there, and they're supposed to be going back and forth, but he just seems to be entirely absent.
Toby actually just got cast in another movie.
Another movie? Or like the one we already knew about? The No More Hollywood or whatever.
I don't know.
Well,
it's got Olivia Wilde and
you're a lot of help.
Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt. It is kind of strange that he's been gone off the face of Hollywood for all this time, and then suddenly gets this cat's cast in another movie.
There he is. That's the guy. That's the CEO.
Why does he look like that?
That's are you like seriously?
What?
Make fun of his drip
Say
like
it.
that? I'm sorry.
Say,
I just lost all train of
I
thought.
am.
That was not intentional.
Yeah, I am. Super short shorts
decked
and
out.
long white socks.
You fucking wish you could rock an outfit
And
that
New
goddamn
Balances,
cool.
probably.
Okay.
He was a video game director at a studio in the 90s.
I don't care.
Cut a guy some slack.
Dude,
No,
I think he looks.
I won't.
That is the
You're gonna
ultimate
cut a
like
guy break.
Such a Boy Scout. He's got the ultimate dad drip. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
The dad drip.
Okay, I'm not gonna finish this whole fight. Oh, well, hold on. There is one other Easter egg. Assuming I don't die before I reach it. Fuck.
I really like when a character that has a big ass tail that is perfect for fighting just punches you in the face for no reason.
Here it is. He's gonna say the thing.
Johnny!
Dude, he said it.
He said it. He said the line.
He said the
Oh,
thing.
wait.
He did it.
Oh,
he
shit.
did the thing.
I forgot. There's a cheat code for big head mode. I need somebody. Can somebody in chat please find that for me? I forget what it is. Surprisingly, Spider-Man PS1 cheat codes are not in my reservoir of retained information.
Lame. Fake fan.
I guess, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, you said you're not going to finish this fight, but really it's just that you're going to get your ass kicked.
Okay, alright, you make a good point. Let me put in the cheat code, and then there's another really big Easter egg, like another noticeable change. It's only been 2.5 hours. God, we beat the whole game and then some in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, the game itself took under 2 hours because we were waiting for like 10 minutes. We finished it in 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Look at that. How much more 90s can you get? Big fucking Jihugic head. He's so smart.
Like...
You know, some people go work out at the gym. This guy works out at the library, if you know what I mean. That picture that never mind. All right, I give up.
That picture of 100 people lined out of Joker 2019, but only one person getting booked. Yeah, that picture.
No, it's never mind. It's just some like boomer comic like that. Like some jack dude asking like some nerd with a big huge giant head like, where do you work out? And he says the library. And he's holding a bunch of books. Anyways,
it's got a super powered mind.
A mechanical canine. Bark, bark. We are now going to get
I did a little bit of editing to that picture of Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Kind of tried to make it look like he was looking directly into the camera.
That's creepy. I don't like that. You gotta show that on stream, dude.
Big blimp.
Wait. Let me get the other picture for comparison. You know.
Oh yeah, Silver Surfer appears here. There he is. He was a little JPEG.
Hell yeah.
Another riveting gameplay section. Let's see. Would you rather?
Yeah, there's the original.
Would you rather get chased by helicopters in an awesome action sequence, or you could wait on a blimp for like 2 minutes?
Well, you know.
Why does he look like that?
The sequel's What If mode is bananas. I don't even know if I ever bothered playing it. I was so turned off by the game. Once I finished it, I was just like, oh, thank God. Because at first I went in thinking like, oh, this will be a fun, good time. And then by the time I was like halfway through it, I'm like, I'm only getting through this game because I'm already halfway through. And I've already put in all this fucking time. Like, it's not going to be for nothing. Okay, and there's nothing different here.
Imagining opening your door to that, to Tobey Maguire.
I guess I should probably
dead
show
at
that.
you.
Let me show that real quick. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on my display capture right now.
I don't know. I'd probably be.
I hope my IP
nervous.
address isn't showing.
It was very.
I feel like I wouldn't be like.
Okay, so here's
Be a
this is
nerd
what
to be
Aaron's
like, why are
talking
you
about.
at my apartment?
Here's the original picture of Toby, that selfie with that fan, and then this is what Aaron did to it. just a little bit disturbing, only a mild amount. You know, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just let's just soak that in.
Yeah, let's just leave it there for a second. Just really gaze into those eyes.
I mean,
I don't like it.
Ponder at him. Really soak that look in.
Honestly,
we got it. Are we good?
You know, as creepy as it is, he just looks really happy. Like he just looks super content.
He's just vibing, you know.
Amazing.
Which is clearly concrete evidence that he is actually in Spider-Man No Way Home, because otherwise, why would he be so happy?
I hate you. trying to think of what other big changes there are. I know in one level, let's see, the Ark of the Covenant is just there for no reason.
I'm here, Frank.
What's going on?
I will be right back.
Crazy Frog comeback? Can we get a Crazy Frog comeback, please? Let's see. There it
I have
is.
to clean this place up too. Hey, is this the Ark of the Covenant?
That's it. That's the extent of that joke.
These generators will have to be destroyed.
Let's see, what else? The last major change that I can think of is in the final level. There's a... Let's see. You'll see. It's self-explanatory.
You will shit.
All right, Namor. That was like half the reason we were doing this. All right, I gotta show that too. You will shit.
We have a winner.
Spider-Man, I'm so happy to see you.
Black Cat, what are you doing? Who's behind this? Why are you dancing?
Your guess is as good as mine. The guys in the ambulance must have drugged me because the next thing I knew I woke up here and I can't stop dancing. You've got to get me out of here.
This is awful.
Okay, Cat.
It is.
But how?
If you can somehow shut
awful.
down the power,
She's
the music will
schmoovin'.
stop and I can stop dancing.
She's entered the schmoove zone.
She really is.
You
She's
only enter the schmoove zone once every 24 hours.
grooving like there's no tomorrow.
So you have to take advantage of it.
I mean,
Doesn't matter where it is, what the situation is. When you enter the schmoove zone, you have to take advantage of that.
where will you be when schmoovin' strikes?
Bingo! If I read this right, this panel controls the exhaust ports. If I can check the exhaust ports without stopping the flow of
My
power,
uncle's...
it would be like a banana
My
in a
uncle.
tailpipe. That ought to blow the power too.
That's my uncle.
And then Black Cat can stop dancing. Step in the right direction.
I mean, it's what he would have
not
wanted,
enough pressure.
right?
We're in the Minecraft YouTuber drip.
That's
What,
horrible. Okay,
what,
you
your
can stop.
uncle
You can
Jim?
stop at any time.
Sorry.
Frankly.
I'm sorry. It reminded me of that TikTok that
I know.
that we got
Yeah.
shown.
Some,
Yeah.
For context, for those of you who I'm sure are not aware, somebody showed us a TikTok today
Almost.
of there's some guy. And this is serious, by the way. No irony. Making like a sad attention post because his mother would not let him wear his dream hoodie to a funeral. Even like he's like, it's my comfort hoodie. It's like, okay, but you're going to a funeral. I don't think comfort is exactly the MO.
Yeah. Bit wild and
It's wild.
Yes, that does it.
Thanks, Spider. Whatever you did, it worked.
Hey, what else is a Spider-Man for? You go and get some
you
help.
know,
Cat.
what
I
else
just
are you gonna do
realized-
when you have to go to your aunt's funeral.
You
I just
got it.
realized Black Cat's head is not bigger.
Yeah, I wonder if everybody else is looking at Spider-Man and thinks he's like more freakish than usual.
It's just, you been doing forehead workouts? What you doing, bud? Enter Electro. Not this stream, but that will be the next game, which I
Yeah, not this
am
stream,
not
kid food.
particularly looking forward to, but it'll be fun in its own way.
I shall call you
Oh, right.
Mini-Ock.
Here's this.
What?
Yeah, I don't really know how to explain this, so just soak it
This
all in.
looks like one of those like games where you painted, but it's official.
It looks like
You know what I mean?
somebody went ham in Mario Paint, and this is the result.
Yes, but this shield is drawing power from his.
This is insane.
This is a shit
Draw
post.
More power.
Dr. Love in the background.
Who is? Yeah, who
Doc
is
Ock
that
is
guy?
tiny. It's just one of the developers. I guess it's probably some inside joke.
useless Spider-Man.
Let's see. Enter Electro had cool unlockable costumes. I will say that. And what's really interesting is that they include Alex Ross's concept suit for the Spider-Man movie as an unlockable costume. Even though that game came out in 2001. So, a little puzzling, but yeah.
That's it! Time to pay the piper, Ock.
This is causing horrendous amounts of lag.
All the animated
Looks like his
textures.
shield is regenerated.
Okay, we don't have to do this whole fight. That's basically the joke is just he's tiny.
Oh, but he is small.
He really is.
I just noticed.
Really slightly smaller than average Doc Ock. Comically small, if you will.
Now, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow morning but you were like half a foot shorter than normal?
If I was half a what?
Half a foot shorter.
Dude, I would assume my fucking femurs got like shrunk or something. I'd freak out. I'd be like,
but like it's
hey,
like enough that it's like a minor inconvenience.
Give me the.
to
I'll be like, give me the tall back.
That, like,
No. My height is all I've got going for me. Give me that back. Give me the tall back. I need that. I would fucking figure out who the hell took it from me, and I would exact my revenge.
It was God. God took it from you.
You know what? He's had it coming for a long time. I'll fucking find
it. Coming for a long time.
Yeah. All right. You fucking find my wrath. Betty the Platypus. You're here for my latest nator. The femur nator. That's horrible.
The femur nator. Wow. I don't want to yell.
You ever heard of that Kratos guy? Yeah, isn't he? He's the guy that has a son, and he really doesn't bond with him all that well, even though he wants to be a loving father figure. Yeah, that guy.
I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
Speaking of which, where's Aaron? I just realized he's not been present in a while. Don't leave me alone. I'm just trying to figure out, this must have been like the funniest fucking Easter egg that they managed to slip in. Like they must have been pissing their pants at this. Oh guys, the really funny inside joke we had at the office, we put it in the game. Ha! It's just when you're amped up to 11 on the crazy scale for a while, you kind of get desensitized to it. Like at this rate, I think the shock value's worn off, and I'm just like, yep, I'm playing the level, just trying to get through it. Thank you. Wait, no. Oh.
Oh, I'm free.
Kind of respectable. Yeah, it is. It's kind of sad we're out of the era where this sort of stuff exists, right? You know, games are made by so many fucking people nowadays. These huge, massive teams with many outsourced assets and all this other stuff. So you really can't get this kind of personal touch anymore, which, on one hand, is sad, you know, but on the other hand, it means we can have games that are huge in scope and whatnot. They look amazing, so it's kind of a trade-off you have to accept. Because that's one thing I will say. This game, I don't think any matches it in terms of, like, the campiness and just the kind of... the passion that the developers clearly had. I think Insomniac gets pretty close. Like, it's clear that they care about the character, but I don't know if we'll ever see something like this again. The best you can do now is have your name on a gravestone. Yeah, with the ironic symbolism. Or you could end up proposing in-game and then have that kind of fire back in your face. That's also really cool.
One down, one to go.
I feel really bad for the guy who put that in Spider-Man PS4 and just ended up humiliated for all to see. That really sucks.
Things that symbiotes hate are fire and Sonics. I'm guessing.
Oh my god. I fucking forgot what that sounded like. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. This isn't Carnage anymore. That's just like a little wall gremlin. That's horrible. Oh, fuck. Horrible. Awful, even. Oh, there's a shark. Where's Namor? By the way, that's like half of the reason I did this. Where's Namor? I can't see him because the camera won't pan. Hold on, let me try. Oh, shit. There he is! I see him! Fucking Carnage, can you stop? I'm trying to get a good look at something. You're not really helping me out very much. Okay, hold on. There he is. Stop right there. Hold on. Oh, fuck. He's like 2 pixels wide. Go to hell. Stop it. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. This is my opportunity.
Hey, loud enough for you?
Okay, and I don't think there are any Easter eggs in the Monster Ark fight, but I can check. Oh, fight, not really a fight.
This is gonna blow. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, yeah, I don't think there are any Easter eggs. So I'd like to avoid giving myself another heart attack if I can. So I'm gonna skip this. This was the scariest shit as a kid. Oh my god, like my heart would like beat out of my entire chest whenever I had to do this. I like how they did. They kind of did a callback to that in Edge of Time with the monstrosity. I think they called it. The like anti-venom. Auto Octavius combo didn't quite have the same fear factor to it though. I don't know, maybe because I'm not 5 years old anymore, but
Peter Parker's alter ego, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Alright, so here's a better look at Namor. There he is. I don't even think he has eyes. It looks like he's just got slits. That's horrible. And then there's James rocking his dad drip. Got the cargo shorts. But yeah, I think that about wraps up Spider-Man PS1. Again, really awesome game. One of my favorites for sure. As janky as it is nowadays, you know, it's definitely got its problems, but it's still a really fun experience overall. Wait, who's back?
Hello, me.
You?
I was here for a while, just muted.
Oh,
for
okay.
a bit.
Okay.
I saw Namor and all that.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, I just went and did the thing. But I think.
Where'd Adam go?
I don't know. He said he had to mute. So, probably died. Rip, I guess.
Epic.
I mean, rip to him, but I'm built different, right? I guess I'll put in... I guess for the last thing, I'll go ahead and put in the cheat code so we can see the rest of the costumes. But that'll be the last thing. We'll just take a look at those real quick. That's not the... Oh, right. That's the... like the Dreamcast cheat code. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good night too, randomest dude. Thank you for tagging along. My little trip down memory lane.
Good night, randomest dude. Spider-Man 2099. Captain Universe. That's what he's called?
Mm-hmm.
I never
The
knew
cool-
that that's what that was called.
Cool thing about these suits is that some of them give you actual.
Yeah, Spidey Unlimited. He just doesn't have the cape.
Yeah. Some of them give you like different abilities.
Huh.
Quick chain Spidey. I like this one a lot, but it's really not fun to use because it limits how many web cartridges you can have. Same with this one. Although this is just like ugly Adam Sandler face Spider-Man. I hate it. It's awful. He's got horrible JPEG face. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. So again, thank you guys for coming. Really fun. Had a lot of fun doing this, and you know, glad I got to share this game with some people. So yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but again, next time it'll be the sequel, Enter Electro. So that'll be something.
Nice.
But I think that's about it. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Goodbye, everybody.
I missed it.
Oh yeah. Way to join right at the last second. I was saying good night. Do you want to say your piece?
Sure.
Okay, go off.
That's it. That's all I want to say.
Well,
That's
okay,
it.
all right. Fuck you then. All right, you be useless. Fucking no help. But yeah. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. See you next stream.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. I'm gonna stop the stream now. I'm gonna hit the stream button.
Waving goodbye.
Bye bye. Till next time.